All right, so we are live. Welcome everyone to D&D session number 7. We are picking up at the village of Rockall, where you returned the stolen goods to the town that you had taken back from the beastman camp that you guys found in the forest after defeating their leader and the rest of their party, their encampment. You've returned these goods, mostly trade goods, being lumber, stone to fix their buildings, some wheat, some other food as well, so that they can flourish or rebuild. And at this point, as a village, you'd spoken with the town Altdorf, the town leader, and he has provided you with a signed document as proof of returning the goods, so that you can return back to Altdorf to provide the proof, as well as the beastman heads you so graciously collected, as together proof that you found the threat, recovered the goods, and completed the quest, to then receive your reward.
Just to clarify, this was the village leader in training, correct?
Leader in training, yes.
Stephen,
village leader in training. He has a name tag. It says leader in training. His name underneath it. As village elder was sitting in the background on the well, as he let the elder in training take the lead on this conversation with the party. I don't think you guys wanted to rest before leaving. I think you already got rest in before you came to the village. So if you'd like to make your way down to the road to make your way back to Altdorf, unless there's something you'd like to do first.
Not that I think we're all set to go.
Yeah.
I think we're all keen to go to Altdorf. I think that was our plan.
Yes, go to Altdorf and commence our 4-hour shopping session.
Yes.
Oh no.
Social link, go!
Alright. So if I don't have the map here, hold on, actually let me check. I do. Alright, so I'll move you guys back to the map.
Oh, I got an email.
See how far you can zoom in.
Just went live.
Nah, this is a low res image, eh?
Yeah, what is this?
Oh my lord!
Zoom in. Somebody can read the names, guys.
My God, is that a finger painting? Jesus Christ!
We just cut to like the Indiana Jones transition of traveling, just going and seeing the map, and the line is going with the airplane or the.
So actually, yeah, I can.
It's,
on the map.
it's in lore, right?
Very much so.
So here is where you guys are currently in the town of Brockall. If you make your way back down the main road, you'll stop at Trutenholz, which is here. Circle that on the map as well. As the kind of in between, it is a day's travel to get to Trutenholz. Last time you guys spent the night in an inn, and then we left in the morning after. But then it's another short day's ride down to Altdorf here.
So it basically take us 2 days to get down to Altdorf.
Yes. And that will bring you, based on the amount of time traveled, as we previously discussed. Once you arrive in Altdorf, it'll be the last day of the Festag, the celebrations of the victory at the Battle of Middenheim 15 years earlier. So if you want to get some partying in as well, it'll be the last day to do so. The best day.
All right.
Kutenholz, is that comparable in size to Brockall?
No, it's a
little bit bigger.
where Brockall is basically a hamlet, like as you can see on the map, a series of buildings. We'll bring it back to that map here. It's a series of maybe like less than a dozen buildings, most of which are now in shambles. But in Kutenholz, it's more of like a trade outpost. Like there's 3 dozen buildings. It has its own like almost market district. There's like a properly maintained stables. It's a good main stopping point on the North Road if you ever want to head east towards the lands of Laconia or to the coast, or if you want to head north, which is where you guys went. It's the main stopping point there. So much more of a prosperous city, not quite a capital city, but not a bad tattered village like you are now.
Kutenholz. Yeah.
All right, you guys mount your carriage that you have leased from the stable master in Altdorf, and you guys make your way down the road. So anything you'd like to do on the way to Krutenholz?
Does anyone know what this does?
Yeah.
And then I pull out a vial of orange-red liquid.
I mean, it just looks like a liquid to me.
Are we in the cart?
In, on, around, however you guys want to be
Alright.
seated.
Who wants to drink the forbidden Gatorade?
I just kind of like a half lean back, and I take just look at it with my eye, and I point at V and I say, he's the expert. He'll tell you what it is. Probably some kind of mythological beast blood or something.
Hunchkill Beast.
I
would like to insight check that shit.
I look at it.
Of course.
17.
Can I make an Arcana check?
I'm telling. Well, I think I'm telling the truth.
You can try to make an Arcana check.
This was
Oh, got a
from-
17.
Okay. This
Hey.
was from the tent, Will, obviously.
Yeah. Hold on, I have the treasure page here. I believe I know what it is. Yeah, okay. Based on your roll, yeah, you want to give it a guess?
I don't know.
This isn't something you've seen
Orange
before.
juice.
Yeah,
I just say it's orange juice and I give it back.
give it a shake. It's a bit dark for orange juice, but maybe it's a different brand than you've ever seen.
Or maybe they put
Just
or maybe they
check.
put rum in it, bro. Like,
You're a funny lad. Anyone else know what this is?
Let me have a look, dearie.
I
You know,
cast guidance on Vanny. Let's remember that.
I'll take it and I'll take a look at it. What would you like me to roll, William?
You can roll an Arcana check.
I'm not very good at those. With guidance, you said.
Yes. Remembered.
It's a...
Alright, that's 3 becomes a 7!
Very
Boy.
solid roll.
Sorry, Ben.
You're pretty sure it's not orange juice, but you don't know what it is. But you
Again,
think it's
just
not orange juice.
just circling back to this, could be orange juice and rum. Just, you know.
The man has a point. Sven, would you like to give it a little taste?
I suppose we're like
Please.
doing this on a rest stop where like everybody's having a pee break or whatever, and they're like just checking shit out because
I
there's
think
like
we're
people.
holding it up. I'm
Like you're
holding
in
it
the carriage in the back?
yeah.
Yeah, like
Holding it up
you
to
know,
the light.
I'm riding up front. I just lean back. I think we're still continuing our course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You're still on the road.
I'll be in the front with Stinksack like usual.
I'll be on the top with my familiars going. Woo!
Are you
It's
looking
like
at the
airplane
axe?
noises the whole time.
Are you
I
looking
think
at the accent?
I would have been on top, but now joining the conversation because there's mysterious liquid. Craig's just kind of like lying down flat on the roof and then just head through the window talking.
Is it booze? Could it be booze? He's like crawling in, through the window. Booze?
I think Iris will take a look, but I think I won't roll anything. I think she'll just say, "Look, I think it'd be wise to give it to someone who might be, I don't know, an herbalist or something. Probably might be easier."
Or a wizard.
I don't know.
Awkwardly.
Hold on.
Awkwardly.
Does
Wait.
herbalism help with this? Because I do know herbalism.
Yes, but you also rolled a 4 or a 7. So
Yes.
Guidance.
But could I have rolled with advantage because I'm a herbalist?
So, V
then
is
it's
gonna
16.
say that we should totally ask the wizard as he turns around towards the man on top of the carriage, going "Vroom" with his fucking bird. And he's gonna ask himself, what the fuck am I doing?
And Stinksock's gonna turn around and literally ask, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Kieran climbs out the window and onto the top.
I think he's just having a free time, just having the wind blow through his hair. It's quite refreshing.
I get out of my trance and go like, hang on, did somebody mention unknown, possibly boozy beverages that require aid of a wizard?
Bruh, I'm
Yes.
about like 80% sure it's OJ and rum. Like 80%. Solid 80, maybe 75, but solid 80.
Can
Are
I
you willing
have
to
the
bet on
bottle?
that?
Or can I have the vial?
Kieran casts guidance and shows him the vial.
I get guidance on me.
Yes.
I uncork the bottle. I take a
Oh,
small
no.
sniff.
Okay.
And I make an
Drink it.
arcana
Drink it.
test with my tongue while I make a tiny taste.
Vial of
Okay.
acid.
Dirty 20.
Hey.
It tastes and smells not like cinnamon, but like Fireball, specifically.
Oh.
For some of those, it
Ooh.
smells like regret and high school.
I've had this before.
It's Axe body spray.
You stick your tongue in it, and it like it's sweet and it has this very like aromatic cinnamony smell, but might be boozy. No,
I had this at a high-end bar once, okay? We drank it. We started doing fire breath. We nearly burnt the place down. It was awesome. Can I have this?
I need to know, can I have your share of the gold?
You can have it back.
I put it back.
Kieran's already figured out Jean Ralphio. Yes, with that Arcana check, you have tasted and or seen and or smelled this before. Being from a magical family, you've had encounters with multiple types of different potions. This is a potion of fire breathing.
Dang.
I have one question. Is it alcoholic though?
I had it
Specifically
at
in
a
this
bar.
case, yes.
Okay.
I think
Trying
I'll
to
ask.
identify anything else you guys found.
Oh, we have several other mysteries.
Well, Jean
but-
Ralphio currently has the axe, and I'm concerned he's gonna cut his arm off.
Wait, you actually gave me that shit?
Yeah, you said you wanted to take a look at it. I said he could take a look at it.
I tried to attune to the axe.
Oh, Jesus.
Barbarian wizard, let's go.
Grows fangs and wings.
Please
I gotta say,
describe to
when
me
I logged
how you would like to attune to
think
it.
this would happen. I didn't see this going this way.
Oh,
did
this
it?
is
What do
gonna
you
be
do? Are you meditating with
tasty.
it?
This is awesome.
What would you like to do with this axe to say that you are trying to attune to it?
But is he
I-
proficient? Is the
What I
question.
do is I sit down
Proficiency-
cross-legged
Proficiency has nothing to do with being able
while
to
the cart's moving. So this would be like afterwards. Like we'll take about an hour, like just meditate in front of the axe. And after an hour ends, I pick it up and I make lightsaber noises as I swing it around.
I just want to say, while he's doing that, V is sitting next to him, very intrigued, as if waiting for something to happen.
He's also there.
Short
He's gonna
rest,
stay on
focus
top.
gonna take form, da, da, da.
It worries me that he's reading his notes now.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Hey, we're gonna find out what the axe is.
Damn it, we need the wizard to determine what the other stuff we found is.
Hopefully they didn't get that axe from the white.
What prerequisites for attunement? That's something else. That's the studying for an hour.
I
don't
think like you can attune to anything unless it has a specific requirement.
Yeah,
on the item
it
itself.
does not. You're not proficient with it, but you are attuned to it,
Excellent.
and it is very powerful. It feels powerful in your hands. There's
Tell
no,
us what happens.
there's no side
You're
effects.
mute.
There's no
How powerful does he feel?
very. It's like
I
coursing
have
through
the
his arms.
power.
Like his posture stance, you know, like as he just got out of the gym and he's like, yeah. Like,
Hey, aha!
Hey, Mojo man. See how strong you look?
I find a tree to chop down.
Okay.
Can I swing at the tree with the magical axe that I am attuned to?
Yes. What is your strength bonus?
I believe it's -1.
Okay.
I have a bad feeling about this.
No, it's 0.
It's
Zero.
okay.
Minus 1 is my wisdom, or is my charisma.
Okay. So you're not proficient, so you don't have your proficiency bonus. So you will get a +2 to swing with it.
What the fuck?
Natural 20. I'm not even joking.
Roll damage.
This poor tree. This poor tree.
Which is what, a D10? Is it a...
No, it's a great axe. So it's D12s.
That tree just became your sworn enemy.
Oh no.
Stink stack
Well,
completely
That
stops
would
the wagon.
be 20 with the it's a +2, correct?
Yes.
So it would be 22 points of damage.
You
With
cleave the
correct.
tree in half. You just right
And there's
through.
like I show my non-existent muscles.
And silence in the wagon. So we all look on in horror.
Tree is like,
Yeah.
Magic axe.
And I
That's
say,
how good this will be on someone who's actually strong. Holy crap!
and I say,
You can have it now, and I
see?
throw it to Iris.
Make me an athletics check.
You can't throw it.
God.
I
You
know.
can't
what's
let him
coming.
have that.
That would be a 5.
Oh my god.
See, you cut this tree right through it. The tree fells as like this is
Oh
the
my god.
you've had a harder time slicing butter than you've had cutting this tree. As you flex, just like it's like flat. There's no bump at all. It's just flat. And you're like, oh, Iris could use this, and you like go to toss it, and it like stumbles out of your hands and falls at your feet.
Oh, God.
Are you okay?
I feel powerful. You should try it.
Well, don't throw it. You're gonna pull your arm out of the socket. That could.
Yeah.
You could. Do you want me to pop it back in?
Do we have a cleric?
Yeah, don't we have a cleric?
We'll have the cleric pop it back in.
There's no roll. You didn't take any damage, but yeah, you can help fix his dislocated shoulder.
Yeah. I'll pick
Damn.
it up, and I'm kind of like nervous. I look at Jean Ralphio and I said, look, I didn't want to be awkward about it earlier, but it's kind of it's hard to explain. It's more like this is really fancy, and I've never gotten anything this fancy before, so I
Oh
think-
Christ, with your feelings. He's not in love with you. Just take the bloody axe, get back in the wagon, and let's be on to our business.
I wasn't. Why would you assume that I'm
Be-
attracted to this man?
It's
Aren't
She,
you?
during this whole time, is looking at the perfect cleave of the tree and at the axe with fear and kind of arousal at the same time. Whoa.
Yeah.
And as you can see, no muscles.
0 muscles.
But I'll take your demonstration from it. I'd really like to know who made this, though. I'm just kind of interested in the craftsmanship.
When I learn
You'll never
identify, I
know.
might be able to find out more. But all I know is it's good. It's the good stuff.
Well, I
Like
can
how
see
instead
that-
of spending the like 11 minutes casting identify and just saying what it is, you spend an
I don't have
hour attuning.
I don't have
Yeah.
identify yet.
He doesn't have it.
Why the fuck not?
There's so many other spells I wanted.
Because he's not that kind of wizard, Will.
Exactly.
Mage hand, identify, mage armor, fireball.
Shield.
That's all you need. Shield, maybe. Just don't get caught in
I'm
combat.
sorry,
you don't need shield.
Element. But I'm just a rogue. I don't know about magic, so whatever.
Sure.
I'll have it. I'll sit with it. And I'll start attuning to the axe.
And before it's permanently attuned to me, nobody else can have it.
God.
Oh dear.
I wouldn't give you guys a curse.
You're a
power for
barbarian
life.
now, Harry.
Yes, you would. Yes, you would.
It's too
Don't
bad
lie to my face, William.
he can't multi-class in barbarian because he doesn't have the strength score to do it.
No, he doesn't.
And he's gonna hit the gym. The Altdorf gym.
Not unless he gets a deck of money.
I'll take another
There you
gym
go.
You also
Yeah.
find a belt of giant strength. There you go.
There you go.
We're just like
40
forcing.
campaign ends. We're all barbarians.
Yeah, I was just forcing everyone to make a class change.
Like Jim Bros.
Craig
Anyway,
Bruce.
I want to know what happened.
So yeah, I'll sit and attune to the axe while we're traveling. After my turn of taking the reins, if someone wants to rest while we're driving the horses, I'll take some time to attune.
I'll take the fucking horses. You just study that axe and study it well. Is it just you attune to that axe? Is it just the horses?
Oh, Ivy.
Hey.
There's like the three of us in the front of the cart.
Didn't I say, look at the damn axe, woman?
You have like stink sack on your lap while you're riding the horses.
No, it's just they're both small enough that you're
Yeah.
in the middle, taking up most of the space, but they can both fit on the other sides of you because they're bookending. The stinks
got a giant
actually
woman.
small.
Giant woman, skinny rogue, and then you have mini goblin.
All right. You can spend the how does attuning to something that's already attuned work? You have to like forego your attunement.
Once it's not on you for a certain amount of time, it just unattunes, unless there's another way to stop it from unattuning.
That sounds right.
Yeah, that doesn't sound incorrect.
I think if you could like attune to
It ends automatically if another creature attunes to the item.
yeah, that's what I figured would happen.
There you
Okay.
go.
All right. So you can spend the hour attuning to it. Anyone else want to do anything else during the ride? Identify other items or take a look at the other spoils you've made. We can.
I would like to take a short rest so that I can recover some HP.
Did we not long rest?
Yeah, we
took a
long rested.
Oh, in that case, I'm gonna roll portents.
Vanny will spend some time explaining to Sven how to get to the moot.
Okay.
V is quite good with the horses, actually. I rolled a 17 on my handling.
Hey.
They continue trudging forward. They came from this route before, so they know the way home, so they're comfortable. And even you, they're a bit wary. But with a high enough roll, they can calm down and will continue with the trip.
I pull out a spell scroll and I show the wizard. What is this? Fancy piece of paper?
Ooh, that's a spell scroll. Can I read it and find out which spell it's for?
Sure, back.
List, I will tell you in a second, because I don't have spell level, this filter. How many are this? Can you tell me the number? How many is per page?
I'm assuming with spell scrolls, I should be able to just read it and know which spell it is, right?
If it's not a wizard spell, you can't.
Aha.
Is it a rogue spell? Not joking.
I cast knife.
Soon, V, soon.
One day.
20, so that's 46. Can you roll a d46?
A D46? What?
Do it on roll 20.
46, you mean?
Yes.
No, one.
So
146.
that'd be 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 4. 20, 19, 18, 19, 16.
Those 46s, right?
No. One 46-sided dice I found. Dice.
Okay, I put a random number generator, got 12.
Okay, well, I already rolled.
I
the
rolled a
dice.
41.
I
Oh, you did it?
I rolled 36, so you cannot read it. Oh, wait, no,
Can I check?
I can't count. You can read it. It is a scroll of shocking grasp.
Ooh.
Shocking.
Is that a wizard spell?
Yes.
That's why you can read it. Fucking guy.
So what is it then?
Read, motherfucker, read.
What is it then, clever guy?
I'm the only one here who can actually use this one. So I think I will take this. And I will make a permanent copy. And that way we'll always have it. Wait, can we learn Cantrips, because it is a cantrip.
Is that?
No, you can't.
No.
Oh.
You can read it and cast it, but for cantrips you can't add it.
All right. Well, I always have firebolt available, so it is not useful for me.
Perhaps we can sell it then.
Or here's the thing: if you're fighting a paladin who's wearing metal,
I'm sorry, what is this that you're talking about?
Like, why would we fight a
electric
paladin,
power.
bro? Like,
It's
cops are-
unlimited power, which you can only use once.
Not so unlimited.
I'm gonna slap you, Derek. Oh, God damn it. A Star Wars reference, really? Oh my
Limited and
god.
Shocking grasp. Well, not grab, right? We
Anybody can use a scroll, right?
I
A
believe
wizard
anybody.
can read it to learn it to put in a spell book, but I think
Not-
anybody
we
can use it.
can't.
Not
'cause
if
it's
it's a
a cantrip.
cantrip.
No.
But if you want to
Ah.
read it and you're not a wizard, you have to make a roll to read it.
Yeah.
Which spell is it again? Sorry, I was late.
Shocking grasp.
Shocking
Shocking
grasp. It's a cantrip. So he can read it and cast it. Anyone can cast it, but you have to make a roll if you don't cast that spell naturally. Like if it's not in your list of spells that you can cast, you have to make a roll to cast it.
Okay.
But I think after an hour I'm attuned to this axe. Then it's it's a +1 axe or
Nope.
something like that.
+2
It's
axe.
a +2 axe.
Oh my
I
god.
told you guys I rolled really well on that magic item table.
Yeah, you did that, and we got a bag of holding. Like,
Yes.
holy shit.
I mean, it's really a shame that after a day of being attuned to it, you die. But
Guess I'll
You
die.
attuned
I
to
guess.
it, John Ralph dies. Oh no.
It's
we lose 2
cursed.
party members to a cursed axe. Fuck John Alfio.
Rip. Pour it out for the homie. I think at one point after when she finally is attuned to it, if he is still sitting in the cart, she'll turn around and ask him and say, "You're very interested in magic. Is there any particular reason why, or is it just something that you're just into?"
It's a hobby.
He just turns around. Is there a particular reason why you're not attuning to it right now?
I think I've already attuned to what I've attuned to. I'm asking you.
Stop the
question.
horses. All right, let's find a tree.
Everyone in the cart's like inching forward. The cart like stops and goes sideways a little bit because the sudden the horses are like rearing
You're
back.
doing like
I
a
I
donut.
want like a tiny tree, and I'm just like, nah, no, we're gonna be bigger. Just like find the biggest tree that I can find.
That one.
Oh man, I really hope for a natural one.
you into the tree. The axe breaks.
Which tree are you trying to point to is the question.
The
I
tree
find
made of
a-
rock.
I look for the biggest tree that I can find.
Considering you're traveling past one of the like densest and largest forests in the empire, there are some trees that are like redwood size.
Oh my god. I ain't cutting those down. Absolutely not.
With that attitude.
I'm sorry to interrupt this. Alex, if you want me off my phone, stop texting me!
Whoa. Whoa.
God damn it, Alex.
God fucking damn it, Alex!
I think he points to a redwood and I'm like, oh no, that's an ancient tree. I'm not for cutting down one of those.
Pick a smaller one.
I throw my spear directly into it, and I say,
Hey!
"Hey, now it's hurt. Put it out of its misery."
Make me a range attack roll, please.
Oh my god.
I
Spear.
Is there a dead
22.
tree around here?
You strike through
before it's a tree and
7 points of damage.
it. And like it's a nice throw too, and it like sinks in a little bit.
And I jump out of the wagon. I start walking.
I
to,
I yell at the goblin, "Get your own tree. Your spear's not magical." I just pull it out.
Can I find a smaller tree that's not occupied by any animals?
There are plenty of trees. Whether there are animals in them or not, you're not sure. There's birds chirping, but you're not sure if it's in that any particular tree.
Yeah, can I make a roll just to make sure? 'Cause Iris wouldn't attack a home.
You can make a perception check.
Animals. Sure. Oh god. Not good. I rolled a 5.
Okay. You don't see any animals in any of the trees near you, like around you. You can pick any one of them.
Okay. This seems to
I give her the help action for her attack.
Oh my god.
I
Okay.
am
He's
very
hyping you
invested
up.
in this.
Alright, so let me just roll for this. So it's +2. Okay, let me just add something to my inventory. Just a +2 axe right now, just so I can get on my D&D Beyond.
Nice.
It's a +2 axe.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes, I know. I rolled it, and I was like, I rolled it. Guess you guys are getting it.
Okay. It's a
Awesome.
+7. Oh, thank God for the help action. 24.
You hit the tree.
I'll roll
What's
for
your
damage
passive
next.
perception?
13.
Tyler, give me a stealth roll.
Me?
No,
That's not-
Tyler. Okay.
I dealt 14 points of damage to the tree.
Okay, it's about the same size as the tree that Ralphio hit, and you almost one shot through it, as it started creaking and kind of started to fall over. As you hit it, a bunch of birds fly out from the top of it. One of which isn't a bird; it's actually squeakers.
And I go, oh no! Oh, the tragedy! The tragedy! Oh no!
As it kind
A
of
true. Ah, fuck.
as it flutters, and it's daytime, so it's and it's trying to make its way back to Stinksack.
I think I hold it. I was
Oh my
like,
god.
oh no.
And the tree goes and then falls over.
Oh.
With loud thud as it hits the ground. A bunch of squirrels run out of it too.
I run over to the tree and see if there's any eggs in any of the nests.
Oh.
Make
Sorry.
me maybe a
no,
survival
no,
check.
I'm pretty sure they're all scrambled by now.
I think at one point, Iris has the most saddest kind of I'm so sorry look, like someone had sad puppy dog eyes.
You rolled a 5, so you got a 14 on your survival check. So you find a few of them are smashed because of the tree being knocked over. But there's 2 eggs left, and they're
No, well, before you continue, just know that if they're surviving eggs, the rest of the campaign's about raising those eggs from babies, right?
Oh
Do you
my
want us
god.
to do that?
Unless they're
they're
become lizards.
smashed, and there's 2 that he finds whole, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna eat them before he gets to that point.
So, as I step into the pool of yolk in front of me, I step down and I take the 2 eggs. My hands covered in yolk. It's disgusting. I go, oh shame. I walk over slowly to Iris, and I hand her one. Like, at least you got lunch.
No, I'm not hungry.
If
Does
you're
this
not
count as a
eating it, Dewey, I
microaggression?
will.
Does this count as a microaggression?
So then
No,
I
it's
pass
not
it
micro.
over.
This is very much macro.
So
This is very aggro.
I passed it over to Vanny, and
Vanny will
with
crack it
other
on the door of the cart and just.
Yeah, and mine I'll just put in the air, which Iris has to awkwardly look down at, as I crack it into my mouth, and I go.
I look away. I just feel very hurt that I've kind of destroyed a habitat for these
Hey.
animals.
At least you got your big axe. All right.
There's some
I
yolk
don't know.
dripping down his chin as he says that to you.
Bro, you're missing the protein there, bro.
Thanks, bro.
Disgusting.
I am.
I love it.
And as I'm back in the wagon, I just look back at Iris and I say, "Hey, boss, come on. We've got a schedule to keep."
I go back to the cart.
You sulk back to the cart.
I go inside the cart because I feel like I need a nap.
It's a bit cramped, but yes, you fit.
I'm like that big person in like. I'm remembering my memory of being like jam packed in a bus on a traffic-filled freeway between these two large guys. Like I'm just sandwiched in.
I mean, technically inside the cart, isn't it just me, Kieran, and Sven?
Pretty sure, yeah.
Kieran was on top.
And Vanny.
And then it's just me and Sven. Oh, hello, dearie.
So, it's a bit
hi.
squished, as in like you're kind of like crouched a bit because your head's touching the top of it. Big, larger torso, but you have like ample leg room, and like you
Craig's
can
too there. Craig's there too, eh?
No,
Yeah.
I'm up top.
Jeez, the top's getting crowded.
Right? I was gonna say, it's gonna be a hard top. Like,
Hopefully we're not gonna go through a tunnel and it's gonna be like Looney Tunes.
Knock them all over.
Maximum height allowed.
Gonna come through the gate, and it's just like the top of the portcullis is just gonna knock everyone off.
Boom, 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 boom.
Kieran,
all right.
Kieran will replace Iris in the front of the cart.
Okay. Alright, so you guys make your way down to Krutenholz without any interference. There's no random encounters, any beasties. You pull up to the town. And again, it's as you left it. There are people partying here too, still celebrating the Festag, even though they're not in Altdorf, either because they stayed here because of work or they were there earlier in the week. But there are people celebrating in the streets. It's now nightfall, so if you guys want to rest for the evening or travel through the night, it's up to you guys.
We should travel at night. We're safe. As I look
Definitely
at the
travel
axe.
at night. We're safe, and the party's gonna stop if we don't get there fast enough.
Now,
all
normally,
for
I
travel.
100% agree with y'all. I mean, I know he's got dark vision, he's got dark vision, I got dark vision, she's got dark vision, he's got dark vision, he's got dark vision. Oh. But the boss does not have dark vision. So, my guess
Yeah, she
is
does.
she'd be a liability. She's probably gonna want to be sleeping or something.
Well, I think Kieran just did
Yeah, I
his...
tap Iris's shoulder.
Boop!
There's sparkles.
I mean, is everybody okay going at night? Or do you think
Yes.
we should rest?
Sorry, did Kieran just give her dark vision?
Yep.
Yeah.
So as her eyes like reflect the light back at me, I go, ah, fuck. All right.
Meh.
I'm in.
Who else would be there?
Um,
Greg and Vanny.
I
That
have
would be
60
nice.
feet already. I have 60 feet already.
You want 300?
I mean, I won't say no.
I see all! Oh my god.
Yeah, I think Craig and Vanny are there, so they get it too.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, dearie.
I see so much!
Wait, don't you get it as well?
I have it all the time.
Oh, you have it all.
This is what you see all the time?
Yeah, you've done it before.
Wait, don't you have dark vision?
Yeah.
60 feet, not 300.
Oh god.
You got 360 feet of dark vision.
No,
No,
it's not
300.
added.
300. They don't stack,
it
unfortunately.
doesn't add.
it doesn't
it doesn't
stack.
add. It replaces.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
It never stacks, Kate.
That would be really
No.
cool
I
if it
didn't
could,
know.
though.
There's one case where it does.
Yeah,
The
that's,
Gloomstalker.
it's the exception, not the norm, right?
Yeah.
Which is
There's
also
a wolf
cool-
150 feet away from me, and it's looking at me, and I can't break eye contact.
How long
Get
does
used to
how
it.
long does the
Don't worry.
how long does your gift last? By the way,
I must
Uh,
assert
how
alpha
long?
dominance.
Craig.
Yes, finally, Craig. Give into it. It'll make you strong.
Do you need to
It'll
like
last
go
me
take
about
a
an
run
hour.
or something?
I don't know.
So
Great.
how long does that? How
You
long
can
does
see
your
everything.
ability last for?
Craig, you can see more than you
hour.
can during the day.
An hour? How long?
An hour, yeah.
Hour.
Okay, an hour. Well, put it like this: if we do go, then why don't I take the first watch while we're going, and then someone can replace me for the next watch, and at least everybody gets a little bit of sleep. Although I'm more concerned about the horses being tired. Is that going to be a handful for them?
The horses are a rental. Let's do it.
Well, the horses have already gone for 8 hours, though.
It is a bit difficult carrying the party. They are tired, but it's not like you're like rushing them, right? You're not causing them to like hustle in terms of like travel distance. So they're not like foaming or anything. They might be a bit tired. So if you want to rest, like take a short rest, then go. Should be enough because the trip between Kudenholz and Altdorf is shorter than it is from Brockville to Kudenholz.
Okay, so it's like less than.
You'll get there just
8
before
hours.
morning. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Could always steal new horses.
Well, that wouldn't be very
From
fair
where?
for the people who lend.
From where?
From where?
We'll give them our old shitty tired horses.
Who?
I don't see any horses around here.
I know the
Putin hordes.
There is a fuck Cameron. There is a stable here. It's not like a grand stable like it is in Altdorf, but you know there's a place where the horses can like drink, eat, and rest for the evening. If you want to see if you want to barter to trade horses.
I'm pretty sure that
We
the owners
should
will
just
know which
wait
horses
until
are
morning.
which.
Fine.
Do you want to
It's
wait
just
till
w-
morning?
No.
Unless you all want to steal horses, I guess we're gonna camp here tonight.
Well,
Oh,
no,
wait,
they said
what
they're
happened in
tired.
the
They're
video where we
exhausted.
wait for 1 hour?
Yeah, let's do that.
What?
We can go. Well,
Serious?
yeah.
If I may,
Yes.
there
Go ahead.
are other ways to motivate a horse.
I
What
don't
are you
like this.
talking
I don't
about?
like the
This
sound
I'm
that you're going
interested
through.
in.
I can see for 300 feet, and even I don't see what your point is.
If you would give me but a moment with them, I think I could convince them to keep
Are-
going.
Vanny, are you just trying to motivate them for sex or something? Is that what you're?
That would be
Kingship.
wholly unproductive for getting us home in time.
I mean, you could convince them that there's mares on the next town over that'll make them go faster, but.
You know, that's a much better idea than I was going with. Go ahead, dearie. You give it a try first.
Well,
Can you DM me what your idea was, please?
Well, I can't. I don't think they can understand me.
Did you cast speak with animals?
I don't have speak with animals.
Hold on.
Could we just get a carrot or something?
V gives the most puzzled look to Iris when he finds out that she doesn't actually speak to animals. He's like, then why do we give a fuck so much about animals?
Because I live with them. I live.
Bruh.
You live with
Wow.
them? That sounds like
That's
a
wild
one-way
that you can, like,
relationship.
live. It's wild that you can live with people and not be able to communicate. That's like crazy.
It's more. Ever since I was little, I always had some weird connection with animals. It's just. We just. have a
I
weird-
was literally born in a wolf pen.
You
I grew up
were?
with them. I'm not
Really?
attached to every fucking animal I see. I love squeakers. I love snot rag. I love tramp stamp. But I don't love every fucking animal I see.
Did you just say tramp stamp?
Yes.
That's my sister.
You have a sister.
I want to cast Isak just so he brings Tramp Stamp into the party.
An animal?
Hold on, you have a family.
I had a family.
Oh.
Yeah, and your mom named your sister Tramp Stamp. That's wild, man.
Hey,
Oh.
hey.
And,
They don't-
Well,
and
he's named
I walk
Steve
up to
Sock.
Craig and I
He's
pull
our-
him down by the shirt and I say, hey, serious here. Mom didn't name shit. I don't know my mom. Don't all have mums, Craig.
I mean,
I throw him back and you look up and I say, the war boss named me. He named my brother. He named my sister. He named my brother.
you're saying this, but while you're saying this, Craig is trying to do. Let's call it mental math in his head, and he's just like,
Why don't we have a take a break, have dinner? Maybe we can
Oh.
talk.
Let's talk about my backstory. Got 2 brothers, 1 sister, and me, and a wolf mother. That's all I know. That's my family.
And
There you
go.
was the war boss your dad, or?
Fuck no. War boss is a monster. No, I fled from.
Was it always like that, theory, or were there more originally?
Oh.
No,
From the whole clan.
I'm trying to circle back to the point where he said he has no mom, but like he exists, right? Like,
Craig, if you grew up in a proper Orcish tribe, you'd understand. There's egg sacks, there's stink sacks, and there's tramp stamps.
What is? I'm confused. Is
I have a
everyone
question.
sectioned off, or they have their own name?
Oh,
Is
I
your
understand.
sister a wolf?
is there only like 3 names in your
Yes.
group of goblins,
Yeah,
and
that's
everyone
what-
gets them like divided equally or something like that?
I don't want to be rude. I'm just.
Are you like the 5th stink stack to come out of like?
Listen,
It's
You-
funny
I
to actually know the
understand.
backstory, so this is beautiful to watching it played out.
No, look, I know it's complicated for the humans and people who perhaps grew up in fancy civilization. For us greenskins, true greenskins, sometimes you grow up not knowing your true family. Me, got guts, I'm
Oh
stuck.
god, okay, hold on.
It's not right.
V is gonna awkwardly raise his hand and be like, I have a question. Do greenskins have women? I thought you guys grew out of mushrooms. Or that's
Now
just...
you understand it.
They,
No,
they
we-
do what?
We have women like.
Look, I just heard.
Half-horns
I just
over
heard.
there.
That's why I'm asking.
Those-
No, I know, right? Like I'm
No.
also confused because I
Like,
have
I've never seen a
mom.
female goblin, as far as I'm concerned.
Like I have a mom. I know for a fact that my mom exists and gave birth to me. Now I'm confused about him saying he has no mom, and I'm wondering, is
And
that
that's because-
is my mom not my mom?
Can I make an insight check to see if Stinksack is getting really kind of emotionally just doesn't want to emotionally distant from this? See if he actually doesn't want to talk about it. He's trying to like quickly go through it. I rolled a 17.
He could tell that he's on edge and he's never kind of shared this much with many other people, but Craig, for one, he's generally interested in, you know, teaching and explaining to, and he feels comfortable enough around you guys to explain. Plus, he's kind of on edge and wants to make sure that you guys don't think he's an idiot. So, he says, yes, half horns over there is almost right. See, the thing is, and Craig, no, I mean, I don't 100% know, but I think that your mom is your mom.
Okay.
Yes, mom. I believe
Okay.
that you're of higher birth. That makes sense.
Are you guys still near the cart?
I think we had stopped
Yeah.
at the town we were getting like out. I think we were supposed to have a short rest. I think we were agreeing to go on a short rest, and all of a sudden.
Oh,
we
I was
As
under the
you-
impression that we had not gotten out yet.
We're near the cart.
Yeah.
One of the horses suddenly lets out this like shriek as it like rears forward, back and like, starts bucking against the carriage.
Oh,
Oh, I'm gonna hop out and try to.
Can
calm
I-
that.
can I? I have proficiency in animal handling.
I also have proficiency in animal handling.
Do you want to help me, or do you want?
I got this. Where I put my book?
I'll give
I
you the
see
help
what's
action.
going on.
All right.
Yeah, you just see the horse like starts like bucking out of nowhere. There's like nothing near it because you have the dark vision. There's nothing near it. It's just the other horse. Other horse is like trying to like push away from it because it starts freaking out. It's like kicking
you're
the
gonna-
carriage. It's like trying to like run away from the other carriage. The other horse is like trying to like pull with it and go with it and stop. And it's like, what the fuck are you doing, buddy?
Iris, you said you're helping me, right?
Yeah, I'm helping you.
Okay. Ooh, very nice. 19. Animal handling. Check. Should calm it down.
Yeah, no, you come over and say, oh, shh, it's okay. It's okay, bro. It's okay.
Bro.
As you start like
Bro.
petting it, it's still
yeah,
veering
I'm
a
petting
bit.
it. Yeah.
There's
It
nothing
comes
there,
down.
bruh. There's nothing there, okay?
It's
just
shaking
you,
its head.
me, and the protein, bruh. This is you, me, and the protein.
Too big. They're too big. Ah.
What?
Just.
What spooked them? What kind of?
Okay.
I look around to see if I see anything on the street.
Give me your perception, please.
I give him the help action.
I'll use several 20. attack. Perception, and I have advantage.
There you go.
20.
Yeah, you look around and you don't see anything. Like, people are, like, walking around. There's a group of people who, like, were nearby, and they look, and they're like, oh, whoa. They kind of freak out, like the horse is freaking out, too. But there's nothing out of place. There's, like nothing near the horses. Like, even, like, with that high of a roll, like, you're looking on the ground, looking in the sky. Nothing.
Maybe we should give the horses a little bit of time to rest. Maybe that's why they're all restless. What do you think? Think short, quick bite to eat, and then we get back on the road, or do you think we should have a long rest tonight here?
I think they seem sufficiently motivated to say nothing else.
Boy.
I slowly turn to Vanny, and I would like to roll insight, Silvus plays.
I'm generally just asking this to the party.
I rolled
We
a
must
19.
go back to the
I
town.
rolled
It
a
is imperative.
19 insight on what Vanny just said, William.
Do you want deception?
Are you lying? They could be motivated.
I do believe they're motivated.
I'm specifically rolling insight to be like, is she behind the bucket?
Well, that's an
Motivation.
8.
with the way she said it, yes, there's a bit of a sinister tone in her voice that says now they've been motivated, and you think maybe she had said or done something to the horse to spook it, just no one noticed because she's so little.
Hey, Miss Tea Leaf, just crazy question here. What did you do to spook the horse just now?
I told it that we best be on our way.
No, I don't think that's it, because that doesn't scare people into almost, leaving.
Oh, the reason I told him we best be on our way is because a dragon was coming to eat him. And then I showed him what a dragon was.
Oh, Vanny, don't.
That moment V goes, oh, that reminds me, as I pull out the bag and I toss it to Iris.
What?
What is this?
Dragon gun.
The goblin wanted you to have them.
Hey,
I think,
And,
like, for a moment she pauses and looks at Stinksack like, what? Why did you give me this directly? Sort of, like, very silently, like, confused, like, why didn't you give this directly? Just like, oh, well, thank you. It's very kind of you, but...
yeah, I understand. You don't need them anymore. Give them
No.
back.
Oh, no, it's... V had him for the while. It's...
Yeah,
there's
they've
a
been
lot.
in my back pocket. I'm sorry, I maybe sat on them.
It's okay, V. They're
What
still
was it?
delicious.
What was in them? I'd, like, open up the bag.
You're
Or
too
good
good at that
berries.
sound, man. It's
It's nine good berries is what they were.
Are they
9.
still good, though? It's been, like, a day.
It's
It's-
24 hours, so if supper time of the second day, because when we fought the chieftain, that's how I marked them. I cast it when we fought the chieftain, so
so it would
which
have
was around
been.
supper time.
It'll be the following morning.
Mhm.
Yeah, the following morning
Yeah.
they'll disappear. So they're still good for another like
Yeah.
6 or 8 hours.
Oh, the good berries. Oh, I miss these so much.
Oi. Yes, Craig.
What's a good berry?
Oh,
Delicious.
Berry,
The
it's
go-
good.
The goblins taught me how to make them. The night goblins. Well, I spent some time with them in the forests, and essentially what it is this delicious little fruit that grows out of some mushrooms, and they're like mushroom berries. You pick them and you eat them. But me now, since I spent some time with the shaman, I have some kind of magic inheritance where I can just grow them out of me fingers.
are you a druid?
Are you a
You
mushroom?
can make good berries too?
I think so.
Huh. That's quite interesting.
he
Because you
says
said
he
they
thinks
grow-
so, and he's not
you s-
lying.
You said they grow out of mushrooms. Over where I lived, they just grew on these weird flowery bushes. But the druids would make them every morning for some people who had to go out and do their raids.
Want to make me a nature check?
Me?
Yes.
I want to grow where I'm from.
Follow up question, my dude.
Zero.
Follow up question, my dude. If the berries grew on mushrooms, and now they grow on you, are you a mushroom, my dude?
Hey, that's
Even
the
without
secret.
that, technically he is.
That's the secret of us greenskins. That's what I was trying to say. That's what Half-Horns knows. We're all mushrooms, my man.
What?
We're all mushrooms.
Greenskins are spores.
I'm not a mushroom.
I get close to Stinksack and I'm like, "Are you edible though?"
Everybody's edible. I look him up with a big smile on my face.
Explains so much.
Oh
Okay.
shit, that's good.
Okay, but wait. Well, now I have more questions, right? Because if we're mushrooms, and then I went to a party, bro.
No. You're half mushroom because your
I'm
dad
half-
or your
Not.
yeah.
Okay, but if we're like at least in some case mushroom, right? And then I went to a party, right, with some friends, and they offered me magic mushrooms. Did I eat like a goblin shaman?
No.
Oh, different mushrooms. Those mushrooms weren't fertilized by the egg sacs. How do you get it?
I
Similar
think
to
Iris
knowledge.
is like processing like the math meme right
Yeah,
now.
yep.
It's like, how does this work?
You and Craig are both doing that, okay? Just like,
Okay.
He
Okay.
is gonna pass the joint.
Now, picture like a shit pen from pigs and squigs, and then imagine lots of mushrooms growing up from the ground. Right?
Vanny is listening intently at this point.
And then imagine a series of trampling war orcs come on through, spreading their
Then
seed
wait, the war orcs jizz on the mushrooms?
all over. Then that fertilizes, becomes this big, green, stretchy mess, which we call egg sacs.
I think that's just cum, my dude.
No, it
Perhaps.
kind of reminds me of
Then,
salmon
Yes.
fertilizing
Shut up
their
and
eggs.
let him finish, damn it!
He is gonna notice the interest
At this moment,
he's putting into this.
at this moment, Kieran goes, "Yay!" and tries to get the horses to go.
I've tried that already, dear. Now, go on.
um,
How quick
and
is
then,
this process?
Well,
Oh my God.
the gestation period really is usually anywhere from 3 to
30,
6
20.
weeks.
Animal handling.
Okay, the horses listen and they start to go.
And then Stinksack goes on into the night explaining how goblins are made.
Does this seem like
Goblin
a more
reproduction.
efficient production of children than the way that I've been doing it?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Have you ever understood why there's so many more goblins after a war goes through? We lose all of our men and our people and our fighters, and then suddenly, a few weeks later, we all climb back out of the ground and we're ready for battle. Ah.
Wait, you
Fascinating.
Wait, you climb back out of the ground? So like,
Figuratively.
no, okay, but now the question becomes: is your dead body used as like a type of fertilizer for the mushrooms to grow, and therefore becomes some sort of weird cycle of life where you have lived and died multiple times and your existence doesn't know it?
I mean,
He is gonna be
fertilizer in the end.
until
I don't like Will rolling while I'm saying that.
But don't worry about me.
I think Virus will interject about that with the bodies being the dirt. It's like, well, aren't we all fertilizer in the end?
Of a sorts, theory. Of a sorts.
Yeah, I get. No, I know we are all fertilizer in the end, but if they're specifically used as fertilizer for the mushrooms that become them, is it some sort of weird goblin immortality cycle?
It's just the cycle of nature. It's the cycle of
Right.
life.
Right, that's why I tried to explain. The ideal race is greenskins. Strength in numbers.
I'm pretty sure there is no ideal race. I think we all have our pros and cons.
Oh no, dearie, you'd be very wrong about that, but they do intrigue me.
You're definitely called greenskins for a reason. You keep springing out of the ground like daisies.
And now my question becomes like, if we use that same process with the mushrooms, but instead of using war orc seed, if we did other seed, what will we get?
F goblins. F orcs. Wait a second.
What's your guys' passive perception?
13.
14, I believe. Yeah,
I guess
14.
an hour passes and my dark vision's gone.
You're
11.
taking us to our destination by the bay.
14, 1-4.
12.
Nothing higher than 17. Duly noted. Okay, continue. Go on.
Oh
no.
my god.
Oh
Great.
no. No.
Hey, was I supposed to roll?
No, passive.
That's
No, it's
passive.
passive.
Passive, I have, nothing. 15.
Which
I
is
have
pretty
12.
high, but
Just high, but it's not 17.
And how many of these are produced by a single mob?
Oh. We'd have to ask, John
So, like-
Day. Yeah,
so, like-
anyways, all the whole point of, okay, one last question, Craig. Make it count.
Is that the only way goblins can produce? Like, or is that the only way you know how? Like, can they not undergo sexual reproduction like most other organisms? Sorry, I went in
That's
sex ed
what I was
101
trying to
last
say.
semester, and I'm just like got it all in up here.
That's what I was trying to say. You see this, and I pull down my pants.
Oh, no, we do not need to see that.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Does it look like a Ken doll?
What does it look like, Will?
I haven't decided yet. Because
What I was waiting for. We really have to explain biology.
goblin biology. All right, everyone, take your notebooks out.
Title of the episode: Goblin Biology 101.
So, technically, because half orcs exist, canonically, orcs can have regular humanoid genitalia and breed with other races. So,
But
ergo,
he's a goblin.
goblins can too.
Excellent.
He's got some
Derek.
dangly bits.
Excellent.
My little penis is just flapping around.
Ah.
Hey, now, yeah, look, okay, I pull my pants back up and I go,
Roll for dick size.
this is what I was trying to say.
You know those like
Just
mini
a-
cucumbers?
Oh my god.
So then
Hold on, I picked some
so-
up from the grocery. Hold on.
Thank you,
It's
Will.
really-
I will
Oh
never
my
look
God.
at those ever again.
Are you about to Ramsey Bolton dangle a mini cucumber at us?
See, there's two ways we reproduce. Basically, and that's how I think your mum made you. Or, we do it in mobs. That's when we use the mushrooms. I mean, really, everything comes out mushrooms. So, one way or another.
I look at Craig. Are you still able to produce that?
I mean, like I can produce, but like I don't know if I'm going to.
I look at Vanny. I say, I've met his mum. She's a war orc descent. He definitely can.
Oh, excellent. Most excellent.
At this moment,
And I'd say, yeah.
you pulled your pants back up?
Oh yeah.
Because I
Yeah.
want to catch you with your pants down.
Okay, I'm still there.
Oh, that's
Ah.
that's lovely, dear. That's lovely.
You guys
I'm
are
gonna kill
driving
the next
down
time
the
you see
trail.
William.
You like that, Ben? You guys are driving down the trail towards Altdorf. About halfway through your trip, this goblin biology talk has taken quite a long time to like get through the logistics of it's like the back and forth with the questions. So you start ripping his dick out. As you're talking about this, all of a sudden, the horses stop and both of them rear up again. As the ground underneath the carriage and the horses erupts in a matter of vines and various branches and overgrowth, completely grabbing onto the horses themselves and the carriage.
If I have a moment, I would like to cast Mage Armor on myself.
I'll allow it.
Uh,
Nothing else?
B is gonna
No,
loudly
no.
just proclaim, Whoever did that is gonna regret it as he looks at,
Oh my
at
God.
the barbarian with the massive eye.
Am I like the
I-
fucking landscaper of this
Yeah,
party
yeah.
now?
Manscaper.
I pull out
Um,
I pull out a candle and cast prestidigitation on it.
I think like
Yeah,
you're in
I
the middle
pull
of
out my
like holding.
sword.
I
as you guys
put
draw
it
your
in Iris's
weapons
direction.
in a 20-foot area around, they basically cover the entire road and off into the forest. It's just like severely overgrown plants, vines, roots, and then they hold the carriage and the horses down. As those of you with dark vision still can see, coming out of the forest are these. Let me find a picture for them. Hold on.
Ooh. But for people at home, what do they see?
You see. Trying to find a good picture.
Are we
of it.
supposed to be on the city map?
There we go. This is perfect. There we go. No, we're supposed to be on the forest map. Thank you.
Ooh.
You're welcome. I was on the city map and I had questions.
Well, this weekend I'm gonna bring you all my maps.
I am
You know.
also on the city
Yes,
map.
please and thank
Yeah.
you.
Yes.
Please, please get us off the city map.
I'm moving you guys. Hold on.
Thank you.
God, bastard.
All right.
Where are you? All right.
Where is
Everybody
the
group up.
carriage?
We're on the cart. That you just moved that into a black space. Can't see that.
Can't see that either. Aha.
Kieran was driving, so whichever way is the front.
So there's the cart.
Everybody get in the cart.
Yeah, I'm having the conversation on my part.
Yeah, I would have been in the back.
Okay, you guys can't see anything except for the immediate area.
Yeah.
Okay, so out emerging from the forest, I'll describe them first and then I'll upload the picture to give you guys context. Is these what essentially are small trees, but they seem to have limbs of their own. As emerging from the
Literally
forest.
making us fight against tree ants.
No, tree ants.
V starts to hysterically laugh when he realizes that the party is being attacked by trees. Like, he just laughs. That's all he does.
They emerge with these long, elongated limbs that have sharp talons at the end of them, and their faces look almost like feral and evil, as like these jagged wooden maws with these bright red eyes as they at the party as they come running out of the forest. Can
shit.
everyone roll initiative, please?
Woohoo.
Hey,
I believe these are called Sylvans.
That was shit.
Full initiative. That's fair.
Oh,
Initiative.
not bad.
Hey. That.
Do I know what these things are?
Can you give me a nature check, please?
A 15.
These you may have seen before, and you may recognize. Oh, I made a mistake, didn't I? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, good. These are dryads.
Oh.
And let me go ahead and pull it up for you. That
Oh.
is
No.
Boogity boogity.
Key.
oh boy.
Yeah, time to dig out the music for me.
I'm gonna wear your wooden face.
Spirit Halloween.
Sorry, you guys were off the map. Put you back. So please doesn't
So-
chart however you want.
Does the growth look like it's continuously growing, or is it like reached a point of maturity and it is like stopped?
Yes, it
Is it,
has
like, still
grown.
like going through and getting crazy?
No, it suddenly erupted from the ground. It's currently wrapped around the
Wheels,
horses, the two horses, and like the wheels and the base of the cart. And you see the horses moving, and as they're moving, it's like you see some of the vines are trying to stay attached. You're kind of like moving a little bit, but the rest of the growth itself isn't moving so much. It's not animated.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I would relay this to the party and I say, oh, these are dryads. That's not good.
I mean, good thing we have an axe that's excellent at cutting down trees. It does
Yeah.
This is probably your fault. You didn't
Whose
like
fault?
when we killed their trees.
Kieran, what's
Hey,
your
I mean-
dexterity bonus?
Don't be so sensitive. I don't mean it like that. I just mean we
my
gotta
dex
kill these
bonus?
things.
No, Kieran.
Oh,
Mercilessly.
And dex bonus +3.
+3. You will go. Everyone roll their initiative, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Indeed.
Kieran, you will start the fight.
Okay.
Oh.
Was I able to light that candle, Will?
There's 3 of them. I thought I only saw 2 originally. Damn it.
Apart from what you told me how to identify them, is there anything else I know about them from that roll?
No, they're feral tree spirits. There's some lore that I'll get into after about the wood elves and tree spirits that you might want to give to the party as context where they came from. But generally, if you do know about tree spirits, you know that 9 times out of 10, they're not just evil, just very vengeful, very protective. Well, anything that is living, essentially, they'll try to fight, they'll try to kill, because they want to just have a forest spirit world, or forest spirit forests, more like. So anything in their domain they see as a threat.
Okay. I think I look at Jean-Ralphio and I say, I think you and I are part of the problem.
I refuse
Yes,
to take
Kieran, you
responsibility.
have a lit candle.
Nice.
Wait, what does Zombrofio say?
I refuse to take responsibility.
Accurate.
That's my motto for life.
What the elf?
Wow.
I plonk the candle down at my feet. And then I'm just gonna do a sacred flame on this one closest to me. A streak of light that comes down at it. So I need a dex save.
Dex save. Getting a dirty 20.
Okay. Yeah, nothing happens.
Okay. Do you want to do anything for your bonus action?
I'm gonna climb on top of the cart.
Were you not already on top?
No, I was driving.
No, he was driving.
Okay.
I just climb on top, and that's my turn.
Okay. So that'll be their turn. They are going to. So who is inside? Who's on top?
I'm on top. I'm always on
I'm
top.
inside right now.
I was once again doing the on top, but like upside, like on my stomach, head upside down through the window, listening.
I was with Kieran
Inside.
in the front.
You're with Kieran in the front.
It's on top now.
I'm where Stinksack is.
Yeah, I'm in the cabin. Fortunately. That's what I had said earlier.
Iris, you're in the front with Kieran.
Yeah.
Everyone else being inside or on top might be out of reach. Actually, how fast do they move? 20. One's going to climb on top. Greg, you said you're on top too?
I am on top, yeah, and prone. I did just say I'm prone.
Yikes.
So 2 of them scurry up the side, digging their wooden claws into the side as they heave themselves on top. And when it's
How tall are they, Will?
They're about like 5, 10, 6 foot.
Got my size.
And they will go ahead and make attack rolls. They make 1 attack each. First one will be on Iris in the front.
Okay.
Get a 16 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. And deal that's cocked. 11 points of slashing as a giant wooden claw rakes your side. The other one's going to attack Kieran.
Kieran's on top of the cart.
Yeah, it's like
So
climbed
far.
on top.
Time's up. Okay.
I just wanted to count how much movement they had to take to get up. That'll be a 14 to hit. I misses, eh?
Yeah.
And the last one's going to attack Craig, because he's the only other one on top, right? Unless John Ralphio is too.
John
No,
Ralphio
I am
was
also
too.
on top.
Yeah, he's always on top.
However, Craig is prone.
I am prone, but do they care about that?
It's a
How many even or odds?
What?
Evens or odds?
Even or odds? Odds.
Okay. So I'm going to attack John Ralphio.
Yes. Wait.
Thank God I cast mage armor.
Yep.
And it's going to get a 11 to hit.
New.
Either to take their swipes at you, and hold on. Let me just look this up real quick. Okay, it's going to be concentration. Okay, perfect. All right, and that'll be their turn. Stinksack.
Oh, so
I don't think the initiative's in order because like Vanny's 11, I'm 12, then it's Iris at 11.
I asked if everyone rolled their initiatives, and then I numerically said it.
And Kieran's before the Dryads.
I rolled mine, it just didn't go to the turn tracker automatically like it usually does. And then I noticed it after. My bad. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Dang it, Kana!
It's okay. It's easily fixed. Stinksack.
Dang it, Kana!
But now there's a tie. Who has a higher
I have
dexterity?
+2 dex.
I also +2 dex.
I guess we were
Roll
rolling.
off.
Mine's a 15 though. Is yours a 14?
Mine's a 14.
Well then I am technically faster.
Okay, that's fine.
It's faster rolled that way. Stinksack.
Boy. So initially reaching for his bow, thinking that he would be able to strike first, he ditches that plan and pulls out his spear and shield, and he's going to rush out of the cabin as best as he can. I'm assuming moving through everybody is kind of like difficult terrain, or can I just not?
So, I should move this for a second. So you're going to open the door to get out of...
Yeah, I didn't know we had a door. That sounds fancy. I figured we were having an open discussion, but do we have a door? That was.
Well, I have a door because there's a hard top, right?
Yeah. Okay. Then yeah, I would like to kick open the door and rush out like in a blazing green ball of fury.
Okay, so you step out. I'm going to need you to make a strength saving throw.
Sure. Strength saving throw. 11.
I believe that fails, actually. Hold on.
Great.
Oh, yes, it does. So it's a 14. Oh, God, okay. Yeah, so you jump out as you go to continue to turn around, continue your movement. The roots react to you stepping on them as they wrap around your ankles and hold you
Fuck.
straight. You are restrained.
Okay. So my movement is 0. I am going to, because I have it out, you know what? I'll use my hunter's mark to mark this guy, the one on the top left of the cabin, and I will.
I'll give it a grenade icon.
Yep. And I will. So he's hunter's marked, and I will throw my spear at him. It's a natural 20.
Ooh.
Is he a humanoid or no? Probably not.
It's
Nope, it is not.
Okay. Well, natural 20. So
Give me that big damage.
then we'll -2. So.
And don't forget the hunter's mark is doubled as well.
And is it double? Oh, so 2 double.
Anything you roll is doubled.
Dice damage is doubled.
Yeah. So 2d6. So this is, hold on, 14 -2, so 12, and then my 2 hunter's marks, is 7. So 19 points of damage.
Jesus Christ. Your spear goes right through it as it screeches out in pain as this weird sap starts to ooze out from the wound as your spear has it impaled as kind of like shuddering on spot. You dealt a massive blow to it.
And I'll yell at him and I'll say, "Away your face!"
Put it on his wooden mask. John Ralphio.
He is within melee range of me, correct?
Yes.
Indeed.
I hate this.
You're too close for comfort.
And you're prone.
And
No,
you-
I'm
Oh
not
no, it's
prone.
Craig who's prone.
Craig's
Sorry,
prone.
my bad.
I am not going to attack. That would be disadvantage. I am instead going to use the help action on the dryad that's closest to me.
Okay.
So whoever attacks him has advantage. And my familiar is going to go to the opposite one, and he's going to prepare an action to use a help action when it's V's turn.
Okay. There we go.
My turn.
Fanny.
Let's see what we can do about this, dearie. I can't see any of them, can I? For they're on top of the cart.
Correct.
And you are inside.
So it is. I will sit still and take the dodge action and hope that they can figure this out.
My God, man.
Awesome.
The dodge!
Iris.
She patiently sits there waiting for the fight to be over.
Where's Sven right now?
Yeah, what does Sven do?
Yeah.
So like inside
The horses.
Inside the horses are trying to pull themselves out of the overgrowth, the entangle spell, and they cannot. They're like pulling themselves, and like the roots grasp harder. The horses are panicking, not sure what to do. Sven has found his way underneath the bench that's in like goes around the inside of the cart, where everyone's sitting. There's like some cubby area underneath. He's crawled underneath to hide, preferably underneath someone else,
Yes.
if possible.
Yes. Encase yourself in wood to hide from the trees. Excellent idea.
As a free action, I'd like to talk to the dryad in my language.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And ask for it to I think what I'm gonna say to it is say,
What language is that again?
I'm sorry?
D or S? Which language?
I'm sorry?
Demonic or
Secret
Sylvan?
code.
Demonic or Sylvan?
Demonic or Sylvan?
It's not demonic, no. Demonic. What language?
I
That's
figured-
my line.
I figure they're Sylvan, but like does my language, because I know that they're tree spirits, would my language be able to would they be able to understand what I'm saying?
I'm asking which language is your language. If you'd like to message it to me instead, you can.
It's the one that we had discussed, but I'll message it to you.
I think Will remembers that.
He's asking. There's a reason.
He has so much shit to keep track of.
Seriously.
That's why you guys write it on your character sheets. I just refresh my memory as time goes.
It's why I gave him the easiest character backstory of all time.
That's why I
Shitty
sent
dad,
them
hot
a
mom.
6-page
I'll let you
document.
try to guess what my secret language is.
Oh, because of the okay. Yes. Yes,
Okay.
I'll allow it.
Okay, so I speak to them and I'll say, please, there's no use for this. We can talk peacefully. Ignore the green one. He's a bit confused.
There's two green ones, firstly.
There's 2 green ones!
Ignore the
racist.
ignore the short green one.
I also
Oh
attacked
Christ, she's
them.
talking tongues!
So you hear out of you want to say Kate? Iris's
I
mouth.
speak to this one here. Yeah.
You hear this raspy, kind of like guttural, like hissing. Kind of like the ghost language from Lord of the Rings almost. It's very raspy.
Oh my.
As the dragon is taken back that you can speak to it, it understands you. As it replies in turn, saying that we will no longer suffer your trespass. Peace is not an option.
Oh boy.
Peace is not an
Is
option.
there a goose?
Understood.
Is there a goose in the background? This was never enough. Sorry, I had to.
You guys are fighting 3 dryads and a goose. The goose has a dagger.
Iris, quick! Use your axe of wood chopping.
I think she speaks
Iris.
to you, but she speaks to you in her language because she's so into focusing, speaking on the druid. she says something to you but you don't understand it, the druid would understand and say, "Shut the fuck up, I'm trying to talk." So in the matter of 6 seconds of that, I would say...
Yeah, like you get like your line, its line.
Yeah.
If you want to like give a quick reply and then do the rest of your turn, you can.
Yeah, I think for the quick reply, and I say, "How unfortunate. I thought we could be neutral about this, and I will rage as a bonus action."
Okay, you have chosen death.
AKA, what would you like me to tell your family?
Mia's like,
Brendan Lee Mulligan's about to come sue my ass, and I'm okay with it.
oh my god.
As I rage, and then I would like to hit the one I was speaking to, I guess, with my axe.
Give me a roll.
Ugh. 15?
You do not hit.
Fuck, so
as you realize when your axe does sink into it, it does strike true, but you realize that normally these would be more lithe. These would be much skinnier. You've seen them before. They're normally a bit smaller than this. These ones have a lot of extra bark growing off of them. They're a bit more bulky. You see, like, getting to the core of their body to actually deal damage will need like a harder hit to get through. And you see that all three of them are a bit more bulkier than they normally would be.
Alright. Craig's on top. I think Iris will stay put because she knows that they're probably gonna start attacking other weaker, not to say weaker, but
you hear
less
that, guys?
durable.
You hear that,
Beg
guys?
your fucking pardon there, bud.
less durable members of the party. And that's my turn.
All right, Craig.
I will use half my movement to stand up, and this is the
I
one
should've
that
reckless.
this one is the one that hit Jean Ralphio, right?
Yes, and he
Yes.
also has a help action of attacking the movement.
Awesome.
The
I'm gonna
first attack
whack
with
it.
advantage.
I'm gonna whack the tree with my stick,
Your sticky stick.
my sticky stick, double-handed, of course. And I am doing because he's giving me advantage. Awesome. That okay? That's not a 20, but I can work with that. Does I believe 19 hit?
It does. Yes.
Awesome. In that case, he's going to take a lovely 10 points of bludgeoning damage as my sticky stick smacks him in the facey face.
You said 12?
10.
10? All right. Give it a whack on its head as it like you feel like the solid as you strike it. You feel the solid mass that is this giant like lumbering pile of wood, animated wood. But you feel it follow through with your attack as it kind of shudders from the hit.
And then I will use a key point to flurry of blows, and I will. What I plan on doing specifically is to vault off this one, do a backflip, kicking him in the chin, and then come around. Kick this one that I just hit in the chin, do a backflip in place, and then kick the other one that's also on top of the cart. See what it says.
Okay.
Because I'm awesome. That's not gonna hit. Does a 12 hit?
Nope.
Nope, didn't think so. But that's the first one. Second one, the other one. That's definitely gonna hit. 22 to hit. Much fucking better. Much fucking better, my guy. So the other one's gonna take a lovely 5 points of bludgeon damage as I kick him in the chin, and then I land in the middle of them.
All right.
Huzzah! Because I'm awesome.
Yeah, you are.
So the first one that missed was the one you already hit.
Yes.
And
Because that was the one I was gonna hit in the chin as I backflip off him, and then
you kind of stumble, like you go to backflip off of him, but you don't strike
Mr.
hard enough.
Chin, go fuck.
Yeah, as you like, you kick short because you're more focused on the jump itself, and you come back down to the other one and strike Shu on that one. So how much is the damage again?
5 for the unarmed damage on the other Dryad.
Okay. V, it's your turn.
V is gonna see Vanny not do anything. And he's not gonna say anything, but he's gonna run right past her, pushing her aside, kick the door open of the carriage, and climb up.
Yep.
And he's gonna grab John Ralphio by the scruff and pull him out from the melee range of the Dryad. Do I have to make a roll for that?
You have to make a grapple check against John Ralphio, beating his AC.
Okay, I can do that. That's an
Unless he
natural
wants
20.
Unless he wants to contest.
I do not wish to contest.
Okay, so you grapple him, and now you can move away.
Yeah, it's like
half
a
movement.
shove pull action. So I use my movement to switch position with him as I'm pulling him back and I'm climbing on the cart. I want to get him out of the way of the Dryad, basically, from melee range.
You just want to swap position. You don't want to pull him out.
No, like he's on the top, right, and I'm on the bottom. So
Yeah.
I'm climbing and I'm like using him to climb to push him back from the cart,
Mm-hmm.
That was
and I'm
we're
taking
off
his
the cart.
cart. Yeah, off the cart. Sorry.
Into the thorns.
Perfect.
Into the entangle.
Yeah, it's still better than a Dryad attacking you. That's my reasoning. As I just fucking yank you out
Alright.
and I climb
We
and take
both
your
need to
spot.
make a save, or is it just me?
Do you want? So you pull him off. It'll just be you on your turn.
Well, what I'm trying to do is basically switch places with him. Like, if you look on the map, he's in melee range of the Dryad and I'm not.
Yeah,
So I
you
want to, like, interpose.
You want to do this.
Exactly.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, no saves. You just like kind of like pull him by the scruff. It's forced movements, no attack of opportunity, and you take his place. But that's your action.
Okay, that's my action. So, rules lawyer.
Yes.
Would me making a grapple check or moving it would count as an attack? Technically,
Nope.
it is a special attack.
Nope,
It is
No.
still an action.
it's not the attacked
Damn it.
action
But it's a special attack, but whatever.
because it replaces
As V
your
just-
attack.
He did
B
take the
turns
attack
around.
action to make it though.
That is
Well, I'm using my movement. That's why I'm asking, but it's up to him, so...
Because you want to make the
Fine.
offhand, but to my understanding,
No,
That's exactly what
Offhand,
I'm trying to do.
You have to have used a light weapon in your other hand to attack
Oh, good.
to
Okay,
be able
so
to do
that
it in the
solves
first
that.
place. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why you can't just
Um,
double fist people unless you're a monk.
your fists don't count as light weapons.
Nope.
Like,
Really?
Unfortunately, no.
Huh?
Yeah, no, they don't.
Stupid.
That's
mine
gonna take,
do.
You're not. Okay.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do. That's all I can do, actually.
Today we
My
learned
turn.
more
Also, I'm
rules.
going to point out that the one
Yeah,
that
no.
has not been attacked yet now has the help action against him.
Yeah, that's true.
I know it has been attacked because Craig hit it with his second flurry blow.
No,
Yeah,
that's the
but
one
no-
I was helping, and then the other one, the one I had
He
my bird.
specifically, yeah, the one that had your bird, but you said specifically when
On
V's
V's,
turn.
yeah.
Yeah.
On V's turn, so he currently still has the help action.
'Cause
so
V didn't
everyone's
use it, yeah,
attacking
sure.
next disadvantage.
Oh, there you go. So that'll last until your next turn, right? The held action
Yes.
Okay.
So somebody needs to attack him before, my
before
next
your turn. So it's gonna be Kieran or Stinksack. Kieran now. I don't know if you want to attack that one, but it's your turn.
Stinksack's off in the brambles, right?
Yeah, he's on the ground.
Then Kieran's gonna just go pull out a sword and stab the one in front of him.
Okay, you have advantage because you are getting the help action.
Okay. That is 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Like that.
Well, that's 4 piercing damage.
All right. Give it a little nick.
Go off on me, twiggy bastard.
Just so I get this straight, we're fighting on a cart in a sea of thorns, right?
Mhm.
Damn. Okay.
That's not foreboding at all. No bonus action?
Nope.
Okay. The Dryads will go. They will make attacks on some person. So the first one's going to attack Iris again. That'll be a 14 to hit. Miss. You're muted, but from your lips. The other one's
Caitlin, we cannot hear you.
I understood what you said, though.
Miss.
Miss,
Sorry,
yeah.
I was muted.
No, it's okay. I read the miss. The other one's going
Good, we
to
can know that
attack,
you can read lips.
You are mistaken.
a little bit. Sometimes. Kieran is going to attack you back because you hit it. 21 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
And that's going to deal 5 points of slashing.
Ouchie.
And the last one's going to attack Craig because he bonked it.
Bonked it, and then I used him as a springboard.
That's a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that gonna hit.
And that's going to be 8 points of slashing damage.
Oh, that's lovely.
And that will be their turn. Stinksack already rolled his stuff. I believe he's going to make a ranged attack on him with another spear, hitting with an 18 and killing it with all of his damage, being that it's marked and he already almost killed it before. So that one will die. You can use your bonus to move your Hunter's Mark at any point as long as you're concentrating on a spell. Who's actually back? Tyler, you're back? I can't hear you.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I'm back. You can move it as a bonus action once you kill a creature.
Okay,
So,
so I did your hit and your damage. You finished off the Dryad you already hit. So if you want to use a bonus action to move your Hunter's Mark, you can.
Yep, I can't see the map, but I'll move it to the one that I can see that is still alive.
Yeah, it's okay. Perfect. Let me go ahead and give it the grenade. All right. And that will be your turn. Unless you can't move because you're still restrained. You spend an action to try to break yourself out. But you already attacked, so I said it's fine.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay. Darnafia.
So now that I'm no longer in melee range, I am simply going to fireball him. Sorry, not fireball, firebolt. I'm not fireball yet. I'm getting ahead of myself.
Saving throw.
Enunciate.
Why would you
Enunciate, firstly.
Even if you had
Enunciate.
fireball, why would you fireball the cart where all
Why
your
wouldn't
friends are?
I?
I'm
We're in a
sorry.
forest.
Have you played with my
It's one of
characters
my
before?
flammable things. Of course I would fireball it.
Both
I'll get
of them have
myself
friendly
in a
fire
fireball.
firebolt.
Oh my god.
So it'll be 18, does that hit?
Okay, you're targeting which one?
The one that was attacking me earlier, the one that was bonked. by
An
me.
18 will hit.
I bonked him.
2 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Does the fire do anything extra?
Nope.
Damn it! And then
They're not dead
my
trees,
familiar
that's for
is
sure.
going to once again hold its bone. Actually, no, he's going to fly towards the one that was bonked. I love how that's the descriptor now. He was bonked.
He bonked.
He's going to fly right there, and he's going to hold his action to use the help action on V's turn.
Oh, what the fuck?
All right.
That's right, Cameron. Fuck off.
Danny?
Is the ground still a complete mess? Indeed it is. Can I see any of them, or are they still on the roof?
They're still on the roof.
Well, then it seems I'm stuck here. I sit down and I dodge. I do not have the nimbleness of the rest of these young folk to get up there.
Fair.
And I do not want to end up like the goblin.
He's like pulling on his leg. Oh, I can't. Well, I want.
Actually, give me a second. I can hear them, right? I just want to...
Technically.
Nope. Okay, I'm just double checking that none of these... Oh, my bad. Okay, I don't dodge. One of these did not require me to have line of sight.
Oh.
So I
Take
will
that.
dissonant whispers a creature that can hear me. Although I only have the one spell slot left.
Do you have to speak a language to understand?
For this, I don't believe so. That was for another feature. They just need to be able to hear me. If they're deafened, then they automatically succeed.
No,
But other than that,
they have ears. If they just need to hear you, doesn't matter the language, then it's fine.
Yep.
Which one would you want to target for it to hear you, or do I?
Which
pick?
one's louder?
Which
The
side
one
are
on
you
fire.
Yeah, the one that's on top of you, essentially.
All right.
side
Well,
you are.
then we are going to dissonant whispers that one.
What's the DC?
The DC is 13.
No wisdom. It passes.
Well, it still takes half of 8, although the other effects don't take place. As I whisper some words of my
You're what?
mine.
What?
Would you like to share your seed with my children?
Oh my
It
god.
shudders. It's like, maybe.
What I
Yeah.
What I ask them
I have a daughter who is particularly into horticulture.
Oh god.
I ask it in its mind, do you think a goblin could breed you? And yeah, it takes 4 psychic damage.
Oh.
It
Well,
knows
yeah.
the answer is
Thank
no,
you.
but it's still offended by it. That's why it's taking damage.
William, thank you for having me. I'm gonna leave now.
You like that?
Just walk.
Yeah.
I took psychic damage from that one.
You
Like-
skipped me.
Right.
You skipped my
You-
turn.
you did,
I spent
you
I
did.
spend the rest
She's
of my
before
turn
me.
sitting still.
You did skip her. There you go.
Iris.
Thank you. Can I reach them? Is the one
So
closest to
you're
me
on
on
the
top?
seat. If
Yeah.
you stand up in the seat, being bigger, it's like just like half a step down. You can still hit it. You're not necessarily like below it like a full step, so you wouldn't have the disadvantage. So you can still reach it from there because it's like 5 feet. Just like
Can
kind
I
of a half step up.
Can I climb and get up on the?
You could, but you'd have to go here because Kieran is in the way.
All right, then never mind. I'll just stand on the seat and attempt to hit it. I'm gonna reckless this.
Okay.
All right, 19 plus 7.
That definitely hits.
Will, I don't know how you want to rule it, but I'm a halfling. Which means
Oh.
that I can share space. Think.
It
Move
doesn't
through.
reduce movement if they pass through your square, because you're smaller, but they still can't end their turn and their movement
okay.
in a square with an ally or enemy. It works both ways.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That will be 16 slashing damage.
You wind up and right in half as both halves of it fall off the top of the cart as it dies.
Oof. Okay, is it dead? Oh shit! Wow. Okay.
They've been attacked a
You know
couple
that
times, right?
scene in Thor Ragnarok where he's like, yes! Like, that's me right now.
I think before she cleaves it, I think she'll say in her language, I hope that you return to the earth and regrow a new attitude as I hit.
Attitude.
Attitude, I don't know.
Fixed it.
I'm not great at one-liners.
Get a new attitude, bruh.
She's not like offended, or it's not offended, or like not so much hurt by your statement. It feels that you're disappointed in it, like a disappointed mother.
Yeah.
Fix your attitude. It goes to its room.
Go to. You're grounded. There you go. As soon as that's done, I'm gonna hop on the top and get up to the one that's at the far end of the cart that Stinksack Hunter marked.
All right, Craig.
I will smack him with my stick. That is a 10 to hit. That misses. I will then kick him. That is much better. 18 plus 5 to hit. With my
That
foot.
definitely hits.
Do you kick him in the acorns?
I kick him in the acorns for 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
There are no acorns if you look for them.
Well, I
Oh,
kick
so
him
it's
where
a
they
girl
should be.
tree.
I demand an investigation check.
To look for
I-
acorns?
You're a squirrel. You need to find your nuts.
I kick him between. I kick it between the legs for 6 bludgeoning damage.
You successfully, cracks the wood a little bit.
Oh.
Oh, gee.
Anything else?
After I crack the wood, I go. So. And then my turn.
Doesn't know how to react to that. V, go ahead. Neither do I.
What does it mean, William?
I don't know. I don't like it. V?
Ben.
Oh,
Now
sorry,
has
I didn't
the
realize.
help action, by the way.
Yeah, now
Yes,
your help.
I use my special ability called Stab.
Dab.
That's the natural 1, but I do have advantage.
Yes.
So
do?
that's going to be a 16 to hit.
16? You just
Yeah.
hit.
Woo. All right, I'll take that.
And since it's advantage, does he have sneak attack or is that a swashbuckler?
Well, no, it's advantage,
Yeah, I
and he
do
has
get-
an ally beside it, so he can have it either way. So you get sneak attack on the attack.
That's 9 piercing damage.
9 will kill it.
It's distracted by the kick to the balls, followed by the sup.
I'm
Just for
distracted
flavor,
by
I
this.
still use my bonus to attack it again.
Understandable.
Natural 1.
You stab the cart instead.
Stab it, it falls. I'm like, oh damn it! As it just falls dead.
As the last dryad falls, the overgrowth that is holding the horses and the cart slowly recedes back into the forest. Looks like almost like in Jumanji, the vines that come out, they recede back into the forest as the overgrowth goes back into the ground, and the horses start taking off.
Oh shit.
With Stink Stack still on the ground!
Stink Stack's still on the ground.
Uh-oh.
Can everyone give me an acrobatics, please? That's on top of...
I'm going to use portent on myself and V, so we have an 18 and a 19.
Oh my
Easy.
god.
Thank you, because I failed it.
What?
Easy McPeasy, my guy. It's
You're
a
right.
14 for me.
Can I use athletics for this instead of acrobatics?
Acrobatics.
Okay.
I don't fall over because I flex so hard. I mean, that's how I don't slip on ice during the winter. But
Alright, that's 13 for me for
Okay.
acrobatics.
Karen,
I only got an 8.
okay, so
Oh.
everyone, especially the roots go away, and Jornalfio goes "Hey V," he puts a hand on his shoulder. As the whole cart rocks, they both kind of stay where they are. Foreseeing that the cart would move forward, or having a good feeling about it. Craig and Iris, you both kind of stumble for a second, but manage to maintain yourself. Kieran, you fall prone and go. Give me a second here.
I would, because I'm right there, can I use a reaction to try to catch him as he's falling prone?
So you will.
Because I'm such a bro.
You fall prone and you roll into the side here. You're still on the cart, but you're lying prone in that spot as the cart takes off. The stink sack finally gets released from the vines, and you guys start going away. Hey, come back here!
Could I have used a reaction to try to catch Kieran as he's falling prone?
No, because you're rolling the acrobatics to stop yourself first.
Ah, okay. Cool. Tight.
Anyone like to do anything as the horses start taking off?
Are they still attached to the cart?
Yes.
Okay, I'm
the
gonna
cart's
try-
moving with them.
I'm gonna
Would
grab.
somebody with a driver's license please take control?
I would like to get back in the seat as fast as possible and grab the reins since I am still raging.
Technically, yes. Go ahead.
Can I roll an athletics to try and
Animal
slow them
handling.
down? Animal handling? Okay. Not great. It's only a 9.
No, you try taking the reins. They slow down a little bit, but they're still trying to push forward. This unnatural overgrowth that took them and tried to. They felt they were being pulled under. They feel terrified. They want to get out of the forest as whole as soon as possible.
Okay.
Are we still running initiative?
No.
All right,
Like,
I
is
am
the-
going to run towards the cart and like, Kieran, we need guidance. Jesus, take the wheel.
Who's Jesus?
I give him the
would
help
like-
action.
Aaron just bonked his head.
Jesus.
If possible, I would like to try to jump over Iris into that space between horses and get in between them and try to slow it down by force.
I'll get to you in a
Sounds like a good way
second.
to be run over by a cart.
Okay.
Ugh. Death by
Yeah,
trampling.
that's what I'm saying. I'll get to you in a second. Who wants to
Okay.
roll with the guidance to try to stop the horses?
Not me. I do not have proficiency in animal handling, and I would have a 1. As
Aaron
my
rolls
modifier.
forward.
Can I see the
and
horses from the window?
climbs.
Oh no! Oh no, Karen,
No.
we need you to help before Fanny does something.
You look out the
Uh,
front, the bench is there. So it's like
no.
a tiny sliver, so not really. Especially if someone's standing or sitting there, just blocking the view of the horses.
It's not the drives that kill us; it's the horses.
I can't lean out the door.
Yeah, if you want to lean out, I would like mainly from sitting inside. But if you lean out,
Yeah,
and
I step up and I lean out the door.
Yep.
I'm going to attach the hideous laughter one of the 2 horses.
Oh no.
Oh, you're gonna okay.
Can you share that in the? Oh, here it is. Thank you.
Jesus
Unconventional.
Can that work on non-humanoids?
Doesn't
Yeah.
say it can.
A
Dead
creature with
creature.
intelligence 4 or less.
It says creature.
Oh, horses are
Oh.
pretty stupid, right?
Uh-oh.
I think horses are actually kind of
4 or less.
Yeah,
That's
4 or
2
less.
intelligence. It does not work.
Unfortunate.
So you
Aaron
try
rolls
to.
forward.
I'm assuming.
Vanny's the
that,
bigger dumbass though.
Vanny, I'm assuming that the verbal component, if there are verbal components, would be so a horse walked into a barn.
And because it doesn't understand you, it just keeps going unaffected. Interesting
that's
play.
cool.
I
Worth a
like that.
try.
But yeah, no, the intelligence thing, it's not smart enough to understand your awesome
As
humor.
as Vanny goes to sit back down, she goes, distinctly lacking malign intelligence.
Horses are evil. Or
Malign intelligence.
Okay. Kieran somersaults forward and guides himself and yells, "Stop! Stop, horses!"
Give me an handling.
Right.
Well, he somersaulted forward.
Yeah, somersault.
He is gonna look at that.
What are you, Link?
He's very nimble.
And
Yeah,
he fell
okay.
prone.
Everyone has off days. What did I even get? 12.
Nope. Still, they want to usher forward, not heeding your words. They are terrified. Craig, you jump
Yes.
front. You land in the middle of the 2 of them. It's like this wooden.
like holding on.
I can see
this.
it in my head, but I forget what it's called. It's like
Axle.
Starting?
The leather thing.
No, it's like the wooden.
No, it's
pole
like
that
yoke.
comes
the
out.
wooden T.
It's called a
Yes.
yoke.
Thank you.
Yoke. Yes.
Thank you, John. I was like, I can see it in my head. I forget the name of
Yes.
it. So you jump onto the yoke. You basically land legs split on top of it, cutting it close, but you're nimble enough that you're able to land accurately. You put your feet down and you start trying to slow it down and pull onto them to slow it down. Can I get a strength check, please?
Absolutely. Not athletics, just strength.
Straight strength.
Okay. That'll be a 5. Take me for a ride, Daddy.
How many horses do we have?
Can I do another
2.
thing?
You have 6?
It's 2d4. Okay. So
I thought we had 2 horses.
Oh, there are 2.
you jump down on top of the yoke.
Yeah.
You put your feet down, but because of the uneven ground, your foot catches and you slip underneath the yoke and the 2 horses.
Bye bye.
What's
Oh,
your
no.
armor class?
15.
Okay. Both of them, during this, got a 15 and a 16 to hit. They'll both trample you with their hoofs as they run
Oh,
over
no.
you. Thankfully, the cart's wide enough, and that's not going to run you over. I'm not that mean. 3, so that's 7 points of bludgeoning from the first one.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to survive this.
And that'll be 9 points of bludgeoning from the second.
And I'm going to relentless endurance.
Thank you.
You remembered, finally!
We're proud of
I
you.
remember!
We're proud of you.
Progress.
As you slip underneath and get a hoof full to the jaw, temporarily knocking you out. Your ribs, one's cracked, one's the rest from the bruised, as they just absolutely run you over.
As the cart just keeps going, Craig just kind of lies there face down in the dirt, not even getting up as Sting's sack just kind of goes past him.
Another round, and then he'd catch up.
Yeah.
Assuming that he's running to catch up to you guys.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Kieran goes, enough of this, and he casts sleep on the horses.
Oh.
That's their total HP, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Don't worry, I softened one up for you.
It hasn't rested, so it's true. Go ahead and roll the sleep dice.
Okay, let's see what this is.
Sending you good vibes.
Start with the least HP creature.
Yes.
24.
24? That's both of them. Because
Oh, perfect.
they're at half. You can thank Connor for that. As you cast this this blanket of shining dust and energy as it coats the two horses, they both slow down to a walk and both kind of go onto their knees and rest. To a crouching position as the cart comes to a halt, and the horses.
Who killed him? Iris? Was it Iris?
They're not bears. We're going to take a quick break here. Just so I can run to the bathroom and grab a drink of water. We'll be right back, and we'll see what the aftermath of the loose running cart is.
So the tabaxi's name would be...
Back.
No!
Ca-
Not on stream!
Cameron, shut the fuck up. But yeah, no tabaxi names, please.
Oh dear.
No cursed tabaxi names.
But they're so good.
Yes, and they will also get us Twitch striked.
Twitch is struck it.
After
That is
they-
worth it.
We say inappropriate shit all the time, so it's not like this isn't par for the course for the stream, right? But there are certain things.
Okay, for those at home, we say inappropriate shit all the time, and we're worried about this getting us fucking canceled.
Are we live?
Yeah.
Oh, whoops.
Whoa, man, we're totally live.
So, I know
I need
Cameron,
water.
we were just waiting for Ben to come back, but we can continue where we left off. The cart has come to a halt. Both horses are asleep. Craig is basically a corpse in the dirt. Stinksacky, you're like running to catch up to the cart. You can see in the distance it stopped. Finally, and you see Craig in the dirt in the middle of the road. And he looks like he got hit by a giant or something. He is bloody and messed up.
Would Craig technically have been victim to the sleep spell as well?
No, so let me reveal a bit more.
Is Craig still on the ground?
Each action, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 here. Yeah, so each action would have been, whenever you did something, the horses would have moved another, like, 6 feet, squares, 6 squares, 6 squares.
Has Craig is Craig up or is he like still laying prone on the ground?
I'm alive. I'm just laying
But are you-
face down on the dirt.
Alright,
Yeah.
so I'll go over to
Yeah,
Craig,
please
and I'll flip him over. I'll sit on his chest, and in my hands, I
I'm
will
awake.
summon my good berries,
No, I'm okay. It's fine.
and I will
Oh.
start feeding them to him one by one.
Oh, okay. Don't do that. Don't give me rude, you mushroom bears.
Enjoy them. Aye. Eat.
I might be eating your mom. I don't like that.
You can, every time you go to speak, there's another berry is shoved in your mouth. I tried.
Yeah.
Exactly. How many good
And you
berries
gain
do you
10 hit
feed them?
I'll give him 9, and I'll keep 1 in my pocket. Just in
Okay,
case.
so
I get 9
There's 9
HP back. Okay.
yeah, you're at 10, Craig.
Yeah. When that's done, I'm just kind of laying there, not even looking at him. I'm just looking straight up at the night sky, and I'm just like, they tasted like ass.
But
'Cause they were
each
on
one
my
you
ass.
ate, literally.
And each time you put a new one in my mouth, it tasted more like ass.
But each time you healed, so you don't have
Yeah,
any like open wounds, but you can feel the internal bleeding stop.
Tastes like
Iris.
delicious mushrooms.
I'm alive, but at what cost?
Iris will get off the cart and get off to Kieran and say, "Oh, that's nice work."
Thank you.
Oh,
It's just a little trick I had up my sleeve.
oh, that trick really came in handy. Holy shit! Is everyone all right?
No!
mean,
Fanny peeks out of the cot. Just fine, dear. Not a scratch on me.
I'll help Craig up.
Kieran curses at you in halfling.
Oh, that was very rude, I say back in halfling.
I'll pick up Craig just to get him to his legs or to his feet, and I'll say, "Are you all right? You really took a tumble out there."
I don't know.
Say, why did he climb in front of a moving cart?
That's what I was about to say.
I thought if I could put my feet on the ground and then push, I could slow him down by force. But I failed Physics 101, so this checks out.
Yes.
Oh, I see.
I think you and I should have been in different positions.
I don't.
I think she has a point there.
I also don't have my driver's license yet, so.
All right, get on the cart. I'm like gently trying to get him to sit upright.
No
in
one
case he
eats
has
the
a
good
concussion.
berries. They taste like ass.
Are you still a little sick in the head, Craig? Do you feel okay up there?
I'm fine.
You
I'm
can
fine
tell
here.
he looks a little messed up.
It's here that I'm having troubles right now, because he fed me 9 good berries, and the more he shoved in there, the more my mouth tasted like the inside of a rectum.
I look at the bag that he gave me and I'm like, oh.
They
Are you
also
gonna ask
ask
me?
why he knows what that tastes like. I know why he knows what that tastes like.
I don't ask. It's more of his. I think respectfully. I think I know that.
Which normally is fine, but when you're not expecting it, is a bit of a shock.
Well,
All right,
that's
Craig.
probably because it's 9 assholes that you just ate. It's the asshole that forms first.
It's true.
I'd like to take a look at the cart and what the state of it is at the moment, and then take a look at the horses.
How long does sleep last for? A minute?
A minute, yeah.
Okay. The horses have woken up, confused, but they're calm-ish now. They're a bit on edge because they weren't sure what happened. They were running and all of a sudden they fell asleep. So they're a little skittish, but they're not going to take off. You don't need a check for the cart. The cart's fine, except for maybe a bit of like wear, just from the plants grabbing it, but it wasn't damaged at all by the spell.
Okay. I'll feed
I'm
the
imagining-
horses the good berries. I'll feed him a couple of good berries out of the bag.
No! Don't feed the horse the good berries!
They eat it and they're.
Yeah,
If
they.
you speak horse, what are them like whinnies? If you speak horse, it says it tastes like shit.
I don't yet. I don't yet.
But you see the one on to your right, the one on the left, if you're looking down at them, is looks like it like eats it, and it's like, but it kind of feels a bit better after eating one.
I think for a while I just sit with them and just like pet their head, put their head against mine. I go shh, 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 shh. A very horse whisperish.
Can you give me a animal handling with advantage, please?
Ooh, thank you. Oh, thank God for the advantage. 22.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, both of them are like nuzzling into you. They're not that skittish anymore, much calmer. You're like, taking care of them and you're being, caressing them, petting them. They finally calmed down. They've had some food. You're taking care of them. You successfully calmed.
Pardon me, Ms.
I do a
Iris.
quick check of our cart. Is it okay?
Yeah, the cart's fine. I took a look at it. There was
Okay,
just
good.
some
Sorry, I
wear.
missed that.
Yeah,
It's okay.
Didn't need a check. It's just like by eye, just a bit of wear from the vines, but it's fine. Kieran, you
I
want
mean, it's fine anyway. No intention of returning this, so good. Good.
Pardon me, Ms. Iris. Do you speak scary forest monster? And I point at the dead forest monster.
It's like in the way back, but yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
You were talking all funny, and
It's
I
true.
talked
When you
back
were
to
speaking
you.
tongues, you looked straight at me, said something. I'm sure it was a compliment, but
Oh! Oh, that.
didn't catch it.
Yeah, it comes and goes after a while. I've kind of picked up this language. I don't instinctually know why, but ever since I was little, this could be funny. I could see spirits in a way, and
Oh,
I don't know. I just could understand them, and I've been around druids in where I used to live, and once in a very rare time I would speak with them, but they're usually not this aggressive unless we did something. I presume it was what happened when we were demonstrating with the axe, or even with
Whatever
Stinksack,
could we have done?
or even with
That would
Stinksack
stand to reason.
throwing the spear into that redwood tree. We don't know for sure, but yeah, it's very odd. I sometimes can understand what spirits say to me, and I speak to them, but I don't recollect what I'm saying. I think I was trying to tell them to make peace and what they were trying to do, but I think I remember them saying that we had invaded territory, and they said peace was not an option anymore.
Oh, well, that's quite a blessing, I suppose.
It's complicated to say the least.
John, you said you came from like not you stayed in Britonia for a while on your travels, right?
For a little bit,
A
yeah.
little bit. Can you make me a history check?
Yes, with which I am proficient. 19.
So, you can combine his knowledge with what Iris already knows about the forest spirits that I was kind of explaining before. But Kieran has the perspective of the Bretonians themselves, who were often at odds with the wood elves, specifically, who were allied at times to these forest spirits. So he would have either heard of tales or maybe even seen firsthand, depending on how far south he traveled in Bretonia. But hearing that they said that they were approaching in their realm being the forest, and that peace was an option, is very true to their nature of being very vengeful, very aggressive. Anything that enters the forest that isn't a forest spirit is almost an affront to them. So you were saying this to Kieran, kind of rings a bell from what he was hearing about these forest spirits, knowing that this is very typical of them to do.
I remember hearing something about these. They're quite tricky things, aren't they?
Well, they are. They usually like to be left alone. But I think we breached their territory.
Perhaps it's wisest to
Good.
keep moving through it then.
I think at this point, just while you guys continue your conversation, Stinksack would have pulled one of the bodies back to the cart of where we were. And he'd pull out his hand axe and start cutting sideways into its face. Like,
do I see him do this, or
profile.
is he too far back from the cart?
V immediately tells him, "You know you can't eat trees, right?"
Oh, but I told this fucker I'd wear his face. He ain't nothing more
Maybe
than
one.
me mask.
As Kieran says, we should move forward. Iris will say, "I would respectfully like to bury them back into their home, so that they may heal and grow again."
Probably not.
Well, be my guest, I
Pulls
suppose.
off half of its face and I say, "Problem. Here you go."
I'd help you dig, but I'm only a wee fella.
As
okay.
As you pull the mask off, you hear the voice in your head come back. As you kind of put the mask on, or its face on, armor yourself with them. Let them suffer your wounds.
Now, I mean, are you really adamant about burying all of them?
I am so happy I don't have to unpack that as a character.
Because, I mean, you see their shoulder blades here. They look mighty fine as mantles. And I mean, his mask is gonna look fucking cool. Then I mean, for the rest of y'all, Especially you, Vanny. I know you like to collect ornaments. I feel like we can get some shin splints, some,
Oh,
more,
do I
more
now?
skirts.
Stinksack.
Yeah.
This is. I don't think it's a good idea.
Oh, are you suggesting that we fashion armor out of them?
No.
Yeah.
No. We're not doing that. That's.
I mean, look, the mask itself is a little bulky, but I assume, as I can, I
Stinksack.
can,
Please.
yeah.
It's. You shouldn't tamper with Faye. The Faye.
That's not such a bad idea, dearie. That would greatly accelerate my collection of necessary items.
That's what I'm saying.
Fanny.
And what's
Big
fucked
balls.
up is when you hack its face off, you pull the face off of it, it's hollow inside.
Oh,
Oh, see, there's nobody inside.
hey, look,
It's
it's
just
a
materials, right?
soulless. Ow. Hey,
That's
I
a
mean,
little
I
scary,
think. Hey,
actually.
wait, Iris, I fully understand.
It's.
You hate when we kill animals. You hate when we kill people. But look at this thing. Look at it. Empty, hollow, soulless. My guess is you
It's not soulless.
said
It's
it was a
connected.
spirit. Oh,
It's a spirit, but it's connected to spirits are everywhere. From what I can
possessed
understand.
this poor, helpless tree. Probably forced it to do horrible things, like attack villagers and passerbys.
You don't know that. You just
I
said that.
was attacked. I was grabbed into the ground by vines.
Yes,
Hurt.
because we intruded on their territory. What would happen if we
Mine.
walked into your
It's
camp?
a fucking road, Iris.
Look, I never wanted to fight them in the first place. I don't even like
Why
fighting.
were you cutting down trees?
Because this mojo man you keep telling me about decided to do it, and I wanted to try it on something, but something that was small and not inhabited. I don't know. I don't even know why I'm even doing this.
Wait. This is a common road that we use, correct?
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
We should go to the village, see if there's a reward for the destruction.
V immediately goes, yes, that's a brilliant idea. Let's go with that. But let's face
After
it, we'll need
the
proof.
beastmen. We'll see if there's a reward.
So we
Think
got
back
these
to
beastmen
Slav.
heads, by the way. Also, do you guys happen to have rewards for dryads by any chance? Just asking, just curious.
We just kill them for good measure.
Just one.
Look, Iris, agree to disagree. Once again.
Look, you can still take the beastmen heads. I'm all for that, but the dryads stay here. This is their home. They should be buried with their home. It's an ill omen to attack a fae. You don't know how
It's an ill
their
omen
grudges
to attack
are.
a goblin.
I think it's an ill omen to attack anything, honestly.
See, and I hold up
Yeah.
the face and I say,
I don't think
It's
anything that we've
consequences for
attacked has
action.
been a good thing. We haven't attacked a single good thing. Everything's gone wrong.
Those beastmen had family. We're still the good guy. We're still the bad guys. Yes.
No, we're not.
I don't know. I'm conflicted. I want to keep my mask. I told him that I would take his fucking face and I would wear it.
Well, if you take his face, can I at least bury the rest of him?
Fine.
Alright.
Do they make good
Come on.
firewood?
Do we
Wait.
have to bury them? Can we just leave them there? After all, it's biodegradable. It'll just go back to the
no.
earth.
Good
No.
point, really.
Mojo man, can't you just burn it? Like,
Oh,
No,
burn it.
burning is
Like,
worse.
You're all calling him Mojo Man now.
yeah.
It's
V just
worse.
looks at the other. We'll call him Mojo man, right? Not you, creepy lady. As he looks at Vanny.
I was about to take a note about it. Oh, you're all just like sons and daughters to me. No need for silly nicknames.
Oh.
My little V.
I think, like, for a quick moment, Iris kind of, like, hides a laugh, but she knows like she's got other things to deal with.
Vanny is clearly mocking you, by the way.
Oh yeah, no. V
Um,
just goes back quietly to the cart.
So
Iris,
yeah,
if you're gonna bury them, then go ahead.
yeah, I'm gonna go do it. I was about to say I was gonna go bury them. So I'll take
How
the next like.
You, Sven, come.
Oh, that'd be great actually for the help. And while she's burying them, you hear like a very almost mournful sort of tune that she starts like singing, and it's in Elvish. But every so often there's like a string of words that you don't understand, and it's sort of that same sort of language that she spoke to the
I don't
creatures.
speak Elvish anyways.
Yeah. But I mean the people who can hear and know Elvish, you know, it's like it's a song of mourning, but it's also kind of a song of rest, of peace. And yeah, I think after like 20 minutes they're buried, and then
Oh, you're one of the good ones, dearie. She'll pat you on the leg. I wish I could still be so optimistic about the world.
oh, believe me, I'm not. There's many things I don't know. And there's
Oh.
many things I do know.
If you live long enough, you'll see things. So many things. That goes for you too, Sven. If you live long enough.
Fanny, why do you have to be so ominous?
The
Over
word's
your
Time
tongue?
to
creepy.
go.
The word
to
is
go.
creepy. The word you're looking for is creepy.
You're scaring the
time.
man.
Give me just a moment to say my own prayer.
Okay.
Ben, do you want me to wait for Manny to finish?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I wanted to get away with it. I wanted to get away with
So as Iris finishes burying, you guys are talking away. Then you go back, and he's going to give them a little bit of a word. V is peeing on their graves.
Vanny,
Oh my
Vanny doesn't care.
god.
Vanny just clasps her hands and goes, well, one day you will all be subsumed into the great order of things anyways. So for
What?
now, rest easy, knowing that you're part of a greater, better whole.
What?
That
That's
should do for now.
No one else hears
that's
that.
actually very sweet. And I look up like, Fee, what the hell are you doing?
I'm watering them. Just watch out.
I tap on Iris's back to get her attention.
I try to
When
look
she
at
turns around, I'm wearing the face and I go, oogity boogity boogity.
I punch him in the face, like react.
Make an attack roll.
Oh no.
Reaction.
I'm so
rate.
sorry. Natural 20, no
Oh
joke.
no.
Oh my god. Sounds on point.
What's,
That sounds
what's
accurate.
your strength modifier?
It's +5, and then it's 4 damage, so it's 8 damage to the face.
So she like socks you like in the jaw.
Ah! I think you broke my nose.
Oh no, oh no, oh no. I'm so sorry.
It was just a joke.
I'm sorry.
He's upset.
You shouldn't sneak up on me like that. I'm very dumpy.
Yeah,
I'm
pay
sorry. Yeah, maybe I can just fix your nose. Can I make a medicine?
Fix it on the car. We have a party to go to.
Oh.
Cart's
Don't touch me.
leaving.
Don't touch me.
Everybody on.
Okay.
Cart's leaving.
All right.
I'm good. Craig this whole time has just been lying in like on like the bench in the back, just like
All right. I'll
okay.
keep. Okay, you are gonna stay with me for the night. I don't want you to be up. I don't want you to be concussed.
I'm fine.
No, you don't sound fine.
It's just a flesh wound.
Go, lean on my shoulder. Let's go.
Okay.
Oh, you'll be good there, dearie. Would you like one of my family remedies for such a situation?
I'm good. You know what? I think I'm tapped out on natural remedies for the day.
Yeah, don't hesitate to ask, dearie.
Why do you also sound like an old man?
She was reaching in her hair, but
Because he has the wind knocked out of him.
Still?
Right. If you want to learn more about our heritage, I'd
Hey,
be
I'm
happy to
driving the
share
cart.
and teach you
Yeah.
a little bit more
Driving the
about
cart.
good berries.
Okay, knowing that I've had nine of them, that I'm at sorry, I forgot my voice. That I'm at risk of concussion, and what you told me about asexual and sexual reproduction of goblins and orcs is like, I'm gonna pass for the night, because I feel like yakking in the back of the cart is good for no one.
And you know what? My nose is fucking broke, so it's probably best for everybody.
Yep.
What about Karen? You want to head us into town?
Yeah,
I can't-
he'd
I
already,
can't take
and the two horses take off. And after a few hours, you were halfway there when you guys got ambushed. They're half. After your stop and your battle, took a good chunk of time, especially this whole role-playing thing and burying the dryads. The sun is rising as you arrive at Altdorf.
Before we get to Altdorf, as like I start recognizing familiar, landmarks as we head into town, about, I would say, a kilometer out of town, I'm going to step forward and take the reins from Kieran, give him like a nod, and I'm gonna say, I'll slow down the horses and like bring them to a stop.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say,
All right, everyone. Here's the deal. We're gonna walk the rest of the way. Stinksack gonna pull this cart just off the road right here. I'll be here for 2 days. I'll wait for you. Hey, Mojo Man. You got your floaty disc?
Yes, but why are you staying here? The party is over there.
I'll tell you why. It's because a goblin never breaks his promises. And I said, when I return to Altdorf, I'll give back this cart. But I'm not done. And I'm not gonna be made a fool of. Understand? So, I want to keep this wagon. This belongs to Barband. But I also don't want to break my promises. So,
Craig is torn
Okay.
because this is wrong, but at the same time,
Stinksack, here's what you need to do, okay? You need
Yes.
to. Here's a goal, okay? We're gonna bring back the cart. They're gonna trust you now. They're gonna believe it's like, this goblin here, he's trustworthy. Next time you don't ask for the same cart, you ask for a bigger cart, and that one you steal.
He is agreeing with that.
So-
Whatever role he's making, I'm giving him advantage.
John Ralphio is an entrepreneur. he just doesn't know it yet.
I mean, he has a point in a
The-
odd
V
way.
just
The
went
logic
from,
is
this
infallible.
guy's an idiot. This man is a genius.
Sorry about that.
He only pretends to be an absolute moron so he can get ahead.
Oh, did you catch my suggestion, Zigzag?
No, something about trust. That's all I got.
Okay, so my idea was so good that it blew his mind. Let me repeat it to you again, okay? You bring the card back.
Yeah.
They get the card back, and you get their trust. You use that trust to get a bigger cart. That's the cart you want to steal.
I mean, I feel like this cart has history.
Well,
Well,
the next one's gonna have a better history.
And here's the other thing, honestly, guys, that I want to discuss with y'all. The truth is, clearly, we're having some power struggles internally about who should be leading this group. Now, I've been following Iris here as best I can, but I think we've come to a crossroads where there's things we don't agree with. I believe that there's several members here that believe Stinksack knows the true path. And Iris, I've come to respect your strength and understand that you bring a lot to the table as well. And Craig, my green brother, I love you. And
Wait, your mom's my mom?
we're all related. That's how it works. We're all from the mushrooms. Listen, focus, Craig.
No, because now you said we're off in the mushrooms, and now I'm back on that, bro.
Listen.
It's concussed.
You ate yourself. How do you feel about that?
Oh.
I know you have your reservations about us greenskins. But I know there's a lot that I can teach you. And I know there's a lot that I can learn from you. Because you're one of them brainy smarties.
In comparison, relatively
The thing
speaking.
To be
I
fair,
also don't get along too well with that giant man that we took jobs from. So I don't think me going back there is going to do anything good for anybody. So I think Irish should be the de facto leader in that. And up until that moment, I will wait here for 2 days with this wagon. If you return, fantastic. If not, I'll be gone. And I'll wish you all well. But, till then, take our goods, head into city, and I'll trust that you return. And if not, hey, I'll find my way. Yeah?
I will stay with the goblin. The giant man did not like me either.
I
I
take
think just
slight
sit next to
issue
him.
with this. I have many, many hundreds of pounds of weaponry and armor on this cart that need to be moved into town, dearies.
that is. I think Iris will like be very quiet about this when Stinksack gives his speech, and I think she would recognize that he does have respect for her and to the group, and she says, "Look, Stinksack, this is a lot for one person to be shouldering on. I'm not really a leader. Never was.
I know. It's clear.
But you know, you have the motivation as well.
Yeah.
Maybe we can split. We can be both leaders. We can share.
Oh, like co-captains of a hockey team, bro.
You mean like shamans and war bosses?
I guess.
No, like
I get-
co-captains. Like you're both in charge. Like you take equal responsibility. You take responsibilities and you split it, right? And then you're both up here. And then when it's like, hey, we gotta do something, you both like turn your heads together and go like, this is what we gotta do.
Look, I know both of our perspectives are very clashing, and I know that. Not everybody gets along. If everybody got along, there'd be no wars, there'd be nothing. But there's always conflict here, and that's probably how it's going to be in this group. Everybody has their own opinions.
Yeah.
But I think you should come with us. I think regardless of your origins or your perspective, I think that you should be a representative of the team and to say, look, we did this job together. Look what we've done together. That comes to you, V, as well, even though that he might base you on appearance as well. I, myself...
I was just gonna run away with the loot, but okay.
Okay.
At least he's honest.
What I was going to suggest is Vanny.
Yes, dearie.
My sweet Vanny.
Oh, that's too kind of you.
I don't know, man. I look at her, I get more of like a sour taste in my mouth, but yeah.
You clearly don't understand taste. Right. We've established that. Good berries are delicious. Anyways, Vanny. My sweet
Yes, dearie.
your weapons and ornaments, they can stay here. They're for your family
Oh.
anyway. Is that correct?
Indeed they are.
Very well. I mean, I'll be here for 2 more days. We can make way straight to your family. Or
All
you
the
can
way to the moot.
if you need it.
Oh,
But if
that
you're
is mighty kind. But I was going to have Sven take another cart. A less
Well.
expensive one.
Also an
You
option.
trust him though.
He can come back. We can load him
Oh.
up in the morning, and that'd be it. You can stay with me, Vanny.
I look V dead in the eye. Do you think he would not do what I ask him?
Who's that's
He
right?
just looks at you in the most shit-eating grin.
She looks over at Sven. Sven, you're willing to do it for the pay, correct? And I jangle the coins that I've gotten so far.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. If I get paid for it.
Hey, Sven,
Ah,
if you
excellent.
don't fucking do it, I'll kill you.
No, he won't. Don't worry, dearie.
Sven, look in me eye. I ain't fucking joking.
I walk over beside Sven and turn to you. I consider this man as much my son as my own children at this point.
Oh
And
boy.
he will not harm a hair on his body.
We're gonna get- Oh my
And I
God.
put my hand on his knee as I step in front of him,
Ooh.
between him and Stinksack. And I stare at Stinksack.
as I was trying to put, maybe you coming with us will demand more respect for both of you. You, Stinksack, you always want respect from people, right?
Oh, wait, yeah.
And maybe you show up with their thing, with what we've done, even the Beastman heads, and say, look, we've done all this. You should, give us, respect, I guess, and
That's a good point, yeah.
it might be good to just be, a good representative of the group. You too, V.
Alright, yeah. I
Something
mean,
good for you, V.
what do you think?
He nod.
I mean, if you want me to, sure, yeah, okay, yeah.
And you could also talk to, and we can also go on Jean Ralphio's idea about if you want to look at carts. Maybe if we get enough money from this job.
I mean, look, it was going to be a surprise, but I was going to use, some of these ornaments here, make this cart look a little bit more dangerous, and add a nice big sign that says bar band. And I was going to take this Sylvan mask here and put it right on the front, be like, every time we ride into town, be like, hey, we're bar band. Look at our
Oh,
car.
like a masthead on a ship, bro.
Yeah.
I
You
fucking
know,
love it.
start spreading the
Well-
name. Start
well-
letting
My
people know
cart.
that we ain't to be messed with.
Well, well,
Leadership.
that's good to think ahead, but maybe we should just go see the person that you took the cart from and say, look,
Kill 'em.
this baby has fit so much in here.
Okay.
Slap me in the cart.
Maybe.
I don't know. I've heard it from somewhere
How
else.
many
walking down a-
beastmen horns
Yeah.
can we prop up on this cart?
And maybe if we make enough money from this job, you could buy it from them, and that'll be ours.
And maybe if I don't have enough money, we can scare him into giving us whatever else he has.
Well, we'll go back on that. I think
Yeah.
we
You
don't
can
want to
maybe lease us the cart.
Yeah. Wait, lease?
At
What do
that
you
point, we
mean?
might as well buy it. It's more
Yeah, like
economical.
yeah, at a certain point, man, like renting, sure, it seems like less money in like the current time, but as you accrue it over years and years and years, it's just much cheaper to like buy it now and just keep it going.
Yeah,
John,
They
we'll
don't wanna
deal
be
with
like
so many notes right
5
now.
years later with the same cart and be like, I spent over 500 gold on this thing when I could have just bought it,
Yeah.
you know?
You know what?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna level with all of you. When he started talking about leasing and renting, I don't know what the fuck he meant.
I
All
don't
I
know what
know
that
is
means
that-
either.
I have to pay him more money when I return, and I don't want to.
No, like how do I? One second.
Wait,
Did he just short circuit?
I have an idea. I have a weird idea.
Yeah.
Does this person also rent other carts and horses to people, as well?
I don't know. You work for him.
It's true.
Do I?
You did. It's the
Yeah.
same.
No,
the
I
same
didn't.
stable master that you were working for.
And does he rent out other carts and horses as well?
Fuck yeah, he does.
Okay. Well, what if you wanted to do an exchange and say, look, we've shown the durability of your crafts and the durability of your horses. Maybe we could, what's the word?
Advertise.
A sponsorship.
Yes, and then maybe you could do a partnership and go around. If we go further
What was
out,
his name again?
Like if we take the cart, if we like.
Right, what was
grab
the name?
Cart, the name.
stable master. He was the stable master. I don't think I have in my notes.
Ooh, 1 second. No, I have Fernando.
I
name,
say
but
carries
that's
a
not-
journal.
It might be Fernando.
No, Fernando was the
Was the
owner
bartender.
of the spotted.
We
Ox,
never had it.
not
I don't
the-
recall a name. that
I
you
say
gave us.
names. You guys write them down.
I don't know.
I
if you
don't
said
keep
I don't-
campaign
I
notes.
don't
One of my
think-
campaign
you just-
notes are I have 4 lines in a notepad. As the only
Yes.
notes I've taken
Um,
for the past 7 sessions.
oh my god.
I respect that.
It's all in here.
But like,
Anyway,
yeah, no,
I hear what you're saying.
I just
Drawback
remember.
presented by Fernando, Sfornery, and Cots.
So out of character, you just said the stable master. You didn't have a name for him, as
No,
far
you
as I
didn't have a
remember.
name for him.
So if you want to name him
let's
something
call him
now,
the Lord of Carts. The Cart Lord. There we go, Cart Lord. The
Oh, but
Lord,
there
Cart
is,
Lord.
however, there is Steve the stable hand.
we have the stable hand. We don't have the stable master. So
That is correct.
Steve, Anna, Steven, and Will's NPCs.
A
Do you wanna
what?
name-
A Steven? A Steven?
do you want to name him like Bruno or something like that? Maybe.
Tien.
Yeah, sure.
His name, yeah.
Why?
Bruno Mars is Stable Master.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm putting that down now. I'm putting that down.
Yeah, I do
Now.
suppose, Iris, that, yeah, we can advertise for Bruno Mars. Say, you know, bar band presented by Bruno Mars.
But it's like with a weird like S or Z, and it's so it doesn't look like a
Yeah, sure.
a trademark.
Sure. We can make it wacky.
I'm just saying out of character what his name would be spelled. Yeah, I mean that might be good for his business and might be good for our business. It's just an idea. I'm not very good at money, but if you want me to, what's the word again? What did they put it? Invest. I was working during the Festag and I made a bit of money. If you want, I could put a little bit on buying the cart for us, if you'd like.
I mean, I would like that quite a bit, actually.
I mean, if we all chip in, I think we'll have enough.
Oi.
But
I'm not chipping in.
No,
I
I have
think-
my eye on
I
like
got-
then
have
you
a-
can walk, V.
I have like
Yeah, I will.
I have a little bit of money. I mean,
I'm not buying a cart.
Don't worry about it, V. It's an investment that you don't need. I got it
That's
as your
good.
leader.
It depends what you guys are looking for.
Yeah, exactly.
Most of it's not very expensive.
And also, you know, you could come for
Get
the
insurance.
celebrations as well. We have been working hard. We could probably take a day to relax.
At this point, you notice that John Ralph is like literally just vibrating. Like, I am so close to the party. Why are we not partying?
I see him vibrating. I walk over to him. I take out one of my PBRs, just like, and like just hold it up to his mouth and just like.
I suckle on it like a baby.
You know what? I think I'll convince me. I guess I am part of this.
I'm good now. I'm good.
And I will come back
You
and
good,
tap with you.
I like give John Ralphio a fist bump. You good, bro?
I can last a little bit longer.
I'm
Alright,
sorry,
we're
why
right
don't
there,
you
we're
just
right-
steal the cart?
Yeah,
I'm confused.
I'm also of that mind,
Well,
Karen.
Bring it back.
Cause it's the wrong thing to do, bro.
look. Let's do one.
I
thing at a
mean,
time. We have a
Not
day.
to mention we need sturdier steeds. Perhaps ones with more elegant names as well.
Or wolves.
Not sure how that would
Or
work out in
bears.
the long run, but okay.
So long as they had elegant names, I'd be fine with it.
Like Snortrug
Nope.
or Tramp Stamp.
I was
Nope,
thinking
that's
more
also
San
incorrect.
Francisco Esquire, but
No!
Snortrug could work.
Yeah. Snortrug.
Look, why don't we do
You're not bringing that name here, Connor.
Why don't we do one thing at a time? We have seemed to be building up a list of things, and I think the first thing of business is to go back to the adventurer guild
And get paid.
That's an
Yeah.
idea. Let's start there.
And then we can just kind of figure out what we want to do, and then what we're going to do after. And to be honest, I think we all kind of need a bath.
Yeah, you guys stink. Absolutely.
That's my name.
Vanny smells exactly the same as when you met her.
We should go to the bathhouse.
Wait, there's
Don't
a
worry,
place where you can.
Bathhouses are safe in my campaign.
Yeah.
Are they though?
As soon as V says there's a bathhouse, Iris looks and is like, wait, there's a place where you can bathe? I've just been bathing in the river outside of the town.
Yeah, Bed Bath and Beyond.
Fuck.
Beds, bathhouses,
right
and
on.
beyond.
It is now canon. We need to deal with
Bed
it.
Bath and Beyond. Yeah, that's what the bathhouse is called.
It's
a
not
clergy of
improv.
bath.
You
It's
don't
a
say
triple
no in
B.
improv. You say yes and.
Yes, and?
It's the triple B bathhouse.
Yeah. And it's the and part that I'm really
Yes,
scared
and.
about.
Oh my god, I've got like so many D's at the triple B's, yo.
I don't even know how to answer that. I don't even know what you're talking about.
I know. I don't want to.
Anyway,
See?
Did Will like that one?
No, something else. Don't mind me. Yes, but I'm directing to something else.
Okay.
Say, Jean Ralphio, do we perhaps stay at your place again?
Oh, hell yeah.
Assuming his parents haven't come back.
Oh yeah, I have to tell my mom I'm back so that she knows I'm not like dead or something.
Do you want me to come, Craig? So she
No, I
knows
think
it's
we're-
safe?
No.
What if you are dead?
Then I wouldn't go home to tell her I'm alive.
I'd like to meet
But
your
what
mom.
if you're a
She
ghost or
sounds
a spirit?
interesting.
I mean, you know
Jesus.
what? Like, it's kind of on the way to ACAB, so like we could stop there. Y'all can meet my mom. I gotta drop off some of this camping shit.
Camping.
There is. You do realize it's morning now.
Yeah, that's what I'm just saying is we have a list of things, and while we put priorities in order and finish what we've were
Right.
sent out.
You guys are tired,
Right.
by the way.
Yeah.
Right. Wait, did I get any kind of rest after getting no? None?
Maybe
Not
a
a little
short.
bit?
Maybe.
Maybe a short?
We
can
had
I
we
ha-
had
Will,
should have.
Will, would you kindly give me one short?
One-
One short west?
One short rest,
One
please,
little
sir.
short
Can I-
west,
can I
please?
have some
baby
more rest,
west.
sir?
May I please have a little west?
Well, how many hours would it have been after the
like
4 hours?
You're halfway between Krupenholz and Altdorf when you got ambushed,
Okay.
so you still had more travel time to do before you got to the city. So you would have
Okay.
had time to short rest and that remaining travel time before Sting set.
And I had stopped 1 kilometer out of the city, but I have since started moving the cart again.
I'm gonna spend a hit die and heal myself.
All right,
But I mean,
before-
one last thing. When we do finally get a good old cart, whatever one it ends up being, if we buy it, if we steal it, if we force him into giving it to us, I really want to deck it out and make it real nice, real cool, real intimidating.
Okay. Well, that can be your project to work
It's
on.
my aesthetic, you know?
Mm-hmm. She's like
Alright.
kind of
I mean-
nods. Like,
I
we
mean,
have to-
like whatever you want, bro. The cart's yours.
Yeah.
well, you were
almost
the
a
one
money.
who provided it. We can take a vote of what we can put on it, and what seems feasible.
No,
in that
no votes. He gets full control.
Yeah.
I
John
trust
Ralphio.
him.
full creative
man.
control. Jesus.
Mojo
Christ.
man. Hey, but you know what, everyone? Iris is clearly the spiritual leader and showman of this ball band.
I think she'd be a little bit taken back, and she'll go, "I've never been a spiritual person before."
Congratulations. Welcome to your promotion.
Thank
You've
like
been
how,
promoted.
Snakesack's just like this voice in the dark, this mysterious man. His
Snake
accent.
Stack is the most passive-aggressive person I've ever met.
I'm like an interview with somebody that doesn't want their identity.
Right? Like documentaries, you see the face is blacked out and they're giving information. His voice has changed too.
You're no man, but that thing
But that
scares
thing
me.
scares me. Alright, two things. Firstly, everyone gets 128 experience. Which is
Hell
good
yeah.
triads.
Yeah, baby.
Did we level up? No.
No,
I
not
don't think
yet.
so, not yet. Soon.
Damn
Not
it.
even.
Soon. You guys are 700 or something?
747.
Yeah. So 153 more experience, and you guys will be level 3. So I'll make sure the next encounter is 153 exactly. And-
What about the nobleman that we killed secretly?
Wait, what?
Kill a normal man.
I was like, wait, hold on, did you say anything about... No.
Oh, no.
He's fucking with us, guys.
I
know, I wanted
defeated
to
a
kill
horse
someone.
encounter, so...
I think he's talking about the Elderman you wanted to kill, so that the Elderman
Yeah,
training
yeah.
became... Okay, no, you guys didn't actually kill him.
RP experience? What? Oh, the blade cuts double-edged. I forgot the
What?
on the turntable.
There you go.
Oh, the
Take it.
blade
What?
cuts
I'll take it.
double edge.
Everyone takes one psychic damage for Ben trying to make an analogy. We're gonna on that
It's
note,
close enough.
we're gonna end that there. We're gonna call the stream there before we get into town. So next session is going to be you guys returning into Altdorf and handing in the quest. So thank you everyone for joining us tonight, and everyone have a great night.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Hi.
Dad time.
Bye, guys.